At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Hello
and welcome
to BBAU Blast
BBAU
Finale Edition, recorded in front of a
live studio audience. There's Tally, there's the slug. Slug's off.
So yeah, it's over. BBAU's finished.
And well done to Taras for winning.
9 months in the making.
I would have killed to see those voting percentages, wouldn't you?
Oh, why don't they tell us? Maybe they're out there somewhere.
I'll tell you what they were.
100%.
96 2.
I managed to vote in the final.
Did you?
Yeah.
I tried, but then it wouldn't let me on. It was like, this is not available in your region, because I was trying to do it on my phone. I just thought, I can't be bothered to get my laptop.
What about your VPN? Oh, yours doesn't include Australia either.
It's not on my phone, it's on my laptop.
Right. Oh, we didn't do I'm Lindsay and I'm Gaz. Did we?
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz.
Oh, by the way, our telly interview is now out.
It's out there in the world.
It's been released after Gaz's very long edit job, making it all beautiful. Yes, there's been fractious times in the BBAU Blast community today.
Yeah.
Community of me and you. But it's there. It's all there. Beautiful. Tell us what you think of it, please. Leave comments on it and stuff, because we want to know.
Totally we're disappointed because, you know, there's going to be no fires in the background, drunk boyfriend shouting. It's just us and a cat.
Oh, you know. We are drinking, though. We're on the rosé.
Oh, we are, yeah.
Rosé.
Let's have a cheers for the finale.
Cheers to Reggie.
Cheers, Reggie. Congrats,
Cheers,
Reggie.
Well deserved, or was it? It was deserved.
Carried to the final.
It was deserved because...
That's what the public wanted.
Yeah.
And that's what the concept is.
Who wins, you decide. There you go, we decided.
Yeah.
Taras,
We decided.
Johnson. You know, what can we do? Oh, we just want to shout out Richard Watkins for posting us. Look, I've just written it down there so I can
on
say
the
it
notes.
now.
Okay,
Well,
top of the show. Wow.
Come on, let's do it. For always posting our stuff and
Yeah.
retweeting us and stuff.
And putting our content out there on
Digital Spy.
Digital Spy Forum.
We didn't even know Digital Spy still existed.
I didn't know that people were still on there either.
No,
but
I used to
apparently-
love Digital Spy back in the day.
Same.
But yeah, thank you. We'll have more thank yous to come at the end, like the Oscars. Do you know how
yeah.
to dream the other night? Did I tell you this? That my mum won an Oscar.
No.
She was in a film and she won an Oscar. And she was showing me it. I said, can you email this to me? She said, no, it's all restricted. You can't email it to people. What
How
a
much
dream.
have you been drinking?
God, I think it's because she said she was going to see the Elvis film at the cinema.
Speaking of Elvis.
Yeah.
The outfits were slightly...
You were?
The outfits on the finale were slightly
Oh.
Elvis-esque,
You're
weren't
going
they,
to
for
talk
some
about
people?
that cunt from BB24.
Oh, no, I'm not mixing my Big Brothers.
No, let's not. Right, by the way, we are doing... Well, maybe. We're doing BBAU. If we are up to it, we'll do a bit of BB24. If we ain't, see you later.
We'll see how it goes. So yeah, I managed to vote for Reggie, and Dan voted for Reggie, so that was 2 votes from Reggie at least.
That's
good. We know she got at least 2.
That's made all the difference.
But
bless
do you know
her.
how it worked?
No.
So Sonia was going, the lines are still open. It was a website vote, so I don't know what these lines are. There was no phones involved.
Also, the fact they speak to Reggie first, the lines are open that whole time. So...
I've got things to say about the format of the final.
I mean, it's barely even worth saying. It's so blatant, but...
I don't...
Why?
For me, it's not that. It's slightly anticlimactic, because... They talk to them all in like whatever order they feel like, and then they do the winner, and then it's done. But I want to hear the reaction of the winner.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
They're doing the BBUS thing, not speaking to the winner, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of to get the instant reaction and then hear about how they felt
it was
in
just
house.
the same thing,
It's how
wasn't
it used
it?
to be right back in the day, because you couldn't talk to them until they were out.
I didn't even think of that. I just... Yeah, the confetti came down, that was it, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was very BBUS.
And don't even get me started about the friends and family on stage. Just stop.
Isn't it annoying? No one likes friends and family. No one likes letters from home. No one wants Johnson's mum and dad to come in the house again.
Johnson's mum and dad got more airtime than JC.
And Mel.
But anyway,
Stop trying to make Mel happy.
I did enjoy the finale, and I felt like more of a part of it because I'd managed to vote as well, and it was really important for me to actually put votes on Reggie.
Why? Why was it so important
Because
to
I
you?
just needed her to win. It was like the redemption of the
It
series,
was
really.
so obvious. Did you doubt for a second? That's why the finale was anticlimactic, because there was never... Was there ever
never in
one
doubt.
doubt in your mind that Taras or Johnson might take
There
it?
was doubt.
Was there?
A little bit. I thought, like, you never know. Taras with the whole game, maybe, if people are into this format and they do care about challenge beasts, he probably should have been the winner.
Well, that answered that question for you, didn't
Yeah,
it?
Big Brother popularity contest is alive and well, people.
That's why it don't work. One of the many billion reasons why it doesn't work. You can't have a strategic game and then have a popularity contest at the end. It doesn't work.
No. Oh, no. Don't forget, everyone respected Reggie's social game.
Yeah. She didn't win one challenge. I wish she had won one challenge. Not that it was her fault. That challenge at the end, I mean...
Today, Big Brother, I need to win this one challenge. I really need this one
Imagine
today.
if she had. That would have been iconic.
Do you know what? They should have done some sort of like very low stakes challenge live on the finale, which was rigged for Reggie to win, just so she had that one challenge.
Yeah. She's got the check. She don't care.
True.
So, what should we talk about?
Well, have you got anything else where you want to go into the last few episodes of BBAU?
Just that I was listening to Tim's podcast, and he was saying about how, it should really be a strategic person who wins, and blah, 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 and, that argument about who's deserving, and...
Well, you can bring all of these arguments, but at the end of the day, the public vote decides, and it's flawed because, who wins, you decide. It's out of the three people that make it there, right?
Tim actually said Taras and Johnson thought that by taking Reggie, people would respect their game for taking her.
Well, it's highly unlikely I'll win again.
Yeah, that was good. That was strategy, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a little bit at the end.
But it's like, okay, yeah, people might respect you for taking her, but then she's still there. So, do you know what I mean?
It was a catch-22, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why
You're
they should
damned
have
if
got
you
rid
do,
of. They
and you're
should.
damned if you don't.
They should have got rid of her when they
Early
could.
doors.
When they tried to, and then she come back.
Oh, the arcade. But they took out Estelle.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
See, Reggie was the bigger endgame
This is the thing.
threat.
Well, it's true, because I don't think Estelle stood as much of a chance to win the end vote, the end game.
Estelle would still have won against
I think any
Johnson.
OG would have won against these newbies.
Yeah.
We know the strength of feeling is bad, and you can hear more about that from Tully.
I do feel, from what Tully was saying, that I do feel bad for the newbies. I feel like they were really stitched up from the start. They were really just a bunch of red shirts from the start, and we did never get to know them. And we didn't. What we didn't
want
learn,
to.
we
Okay,
didn't
what are you
want,
going to say? We didn't want
no,
to.
you're right. We didn't really want to. I found Johnson even more annoying than ever these past few episodes. But what hope did they have? In a way, one thing I wish we had asked Tully was, would she have preferred all OG season or half and half? Because I wonder if it would have made a difference
For people living in the house or for us?
Well,
for us it would have.
For her, would it have made a difference? Because strategically, you wouldn't have had the OGs all banding together.
No.
So sorry about the train. It only goes by once every hour. I don't know. I've just been interested to hear her thoughts on that.
Yeah, well,
Tully, if you're listening, let us know.
I mean, from her response to like who else she would have liked to have seen in there, could have filled an OG house with that alone. So I reckon.
Oh God,
she might have been into that.
Didn't they say that it's been renewed? And then what were they saying? No, I think Big Blagger was saying earlier it's been renewed. Why are you pulling this face?
I don't think we're allowed to say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, Tim said it on his podcast.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
no, it's fine. Tim said it on his podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, and he went, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but he said it and that was up, so.
Okay.
Don't pull that face at me. I know not to say. Tim said it today, so on the podcast I listened to that was up for 2 or 3 days, so we're all good.
We heard it from Tim. Yeah, apparently BBAU renewed.
You can't shut me up.
Filming starting next week.
Was it something about an All Stars, or was that just a rumour?
I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Well,
that's a rumour.
Tim apparently said about that, and no, Tim never said that bit.
You maybe heard it here first.
Look, we got all the exclusives now. What's going to happen to us? Nothing.
That's
what's going to happen.
It's going to have an Endemol from Australia's going to come and put a ticket on our door.
Even the people who tell us this information don't listen to this podcast, so it don't matter.
No, as much as we fucking try. Put a link of an exclusive interview, just tumbleweed. With a legendary housemate, no less. In a group of super fans.
It's an insult, isn't it? Even my mum was interested in it, going, "Oh, that sounds interesting."
Yeah, even
interesting person.
my friend who I mentioned, who's listened to Tully's podcast, she's interested in it, even though it's like Big Brother chat, and she doesn't watch it.
And then when Tully come on the telly, Jack was like, "Oh my god, you were just talking to her like 2 days ago." I said, "Yeah, I know we were." He was like getting all excited about it.
Does it change the way you perceive anyone, to meet them face to face, even though it wasn't in person?
It just makes me like not want to be so. Oh dear, it just makes me not want to be so mean. Right. Not about Tully in particular, but it's just in general. But that's part of the fun of BB on Blast. So in a way, it's counterintuitive. It's like when we become friends with Arissa. Like now we can't really slag Arissa off anymore. Not that we used to badly, but actually, Arissa don't care, and I don't think Tully cares either. No. But it makes you more aware of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it just makes you feel. For me, there's some little part of it that makes you feel like, oh, that's a real person.
Exactly.
There's a real person there.
That's how I felt about the newbies when she was talking about the newbies. I was like, oh, they are actually people. Like, and why are they getting shit? They've not actually done anything wrong.
No, just been not very good TV, and that's partly not their fault.
No, well, actually, that is their fault.
Well, I don't know. Casting, editing decisions. Okay, there's a car going by, so we are.
Yeah, but
outside.
He's going now. He's going.
Good.
Now. It's all good.
And don't come back.
Right, come on. Let's talk about. Right, do we care about all this shit that happened before? Come on, let's gloss over it.
Is it night 59? Reggie is the last OG in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's after Tim went.
And there was a Tim montage at the start of this episode because you can't have an episode without Tim.
You knew that they'd run out of things to show then, didn't you?
Really? Is that what you thought?
Yeah, of course.
Taras has taken out the best BBAU player. I don't know if I've got full notes here, by the way, so correct me if I'm...
I've got full and frank reasons. Which I guess makes me a good player too. Do you know what? I actually really warmed to Taras towards the end.
Did you?
Yeah, I liked his villainous streak. I thought it was quite fun. I wanted him to win.
Oh, it was the way he spoke to... We'll come to this. Reggie in that final eviction room.
Oh yeah.
That was...
Oh, you're right. That was bad. But
really bad.
I was enjoying the entertainment. Let's put it that way. Yeah, but he's always had a little nasty side to him, hasn't he?
Yeah, but you can't speak to someone like that. It was very like emotionally charged, I felt. And I didn't think Reggie was maybe equipped to take it.
Yeah, I can't remember what he said, but you're right. Right.
Anyway, it was day 60. Have we ever had an intruder like Brenton? Who said that?
I don't know. I
think I know Big Brother was like, oh, perhaps Brenton was like, I'm the last intruder. I don't think an intruder's got this far. And Big Brother was like, perhaps we've never had an intruder like Brenton.
Did you see Brenton dancing on, I don't know whose Instagram it was?
Yes, I did.
What the hell?
Well, he's having a good time, bless him.
To be fair, that arse party actually looked pretty fun.
Did you hear that Tully organised that? Because Channel 7 didn't put anything on for them.
It actually looked quite fun, don't you think?
I've had a great time.
Yeah,
I didn't see Drew there.
I did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there was one clip of him talking to someone.
What about Mel?
She was in every fucking clip I saw. Jesus. Put that genie back in the bottle.
So the final five were given this lavish breakfast, weren't they? Reggie said, being the last OG is something to be proud of. She said, I thought Tim would be here instead of me. Probably a lot of people did. Taras said, it finally dawned on me today that I've slayed. Not correct grammar, by the way, I've realised.
That dragon. Is what people say, I slayed the dragon.
But it's not right. It's like, what's the past tense of slayed? Slain. I've slain the dragon.
Oh, yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah.
God, Shakespeare over here.
So the dragon is Tim.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever been evicted. Well he has. What happened there?
By the Pax brothers.
Did he ask to be evicted, though?
No, well, he fucked up in that comp, and then the Pax brothers took Kelsey, not Tim. Because they wanted a Canadian to win, not an Australian to win. Sure. Even though on the podcast I was listening to Tim earlier, he was still pretending that he bowed out.
Oh,
he didn't actually bow out. He just quit the comp that he was playing, and then he got evicted. That's what actually happened to him.
Tim's talking about BB Canada on his new podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
Well, he just sort of mentioned it. He was going, I actually came third in Big Brother.
Right.
Oh, that's impression.
That's quite good.
In Big Brother Canada, and that is the more strategic game. So I was telling all the OGs how to play the strategic game.
Wow, that's a good impression.
Where did that come from?
I don't know, you've embodied Tim Dormer.
Fucking hell. Whoa.
Get your skeleton onesie on.
God, it's too late now.
Start charging for this.
Why has that just come on in the last episode? These things always happen.
You said once every hour. I don't think he's ever been evicted, and there's a bit of pride. We got it done. He said, "We got it done. I did it with my friends."
Oh, Reggie didn't look impressed. When
she looked like quite awkward about the whole thing, being present. But Reggie's not impressed.
She'd been crying in the diary room just before that. About Tim, yeah.
Oh, about him not being there.
Yeah, she said she loved his quirky ways.
Because you were not sure if Reggie was just unbothered by Tim.
No, but in retrospect, I think they were close. But I think they just couldn't control Tim, could they? That was the issue.
No. Alicia said she wants the money can't buy title. She's not in it for the money then?
Because she's had the money and spent it again.
Oh, she won the lottery?
Yeah, and then blew it all, apparently.
So there was an announcement from Big Brother that there are going to be 2 challenges to nominate 1 housemate each. I feel like they did this before.
Oh, yeah. This was confusing. So what was his first challenge?
I don't know. I don't think I'm at the challenge yet. Taras wants to be the biggest challenge beast that Big Brother's ever seen. Well, to be honest...
He is.
He is. Do you know, this is the thing. When you look at them, like, Taras was the challenge beast, but he's not really a super fan, and he's not really, like, invested in the show. We'll come to that anyway.
Oh, I'm so sick of hearing the word super fan this week. I'm a super fan. I'm a super fan. I'm a super fan.
I am a super fan. Taras practicing throwing cherry tomatoes into a basket on the breakfast table. Remember this?
Was that it? What he said he was doing before he entered the house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Throwing things into a cup.
Yeah.
Training.
Like me at the arcade, I did the ring toss. That felt very BBAU.
What arcade?
When I went to Margate last weekend.
Oh,
or
yeah.
It was.
You didn't post anything. I didn't see much from Margate.
Yeah, we did post things. Jack was doing the throw the ball into the beer cups thing.
Are these
the red
things,
cups.
are they not stacked against you? It's like the way it would ricochet out. How did he do?
Yeah, it was a bit like that. But he was actually doing quite well. I did the ring toss. I was absolutely shit.
Did you not win anything
We won
between
some
you?
tickets, and then you took them to the thing, and you got like a lolly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The sort of like entry level prize.
It was, yeah. And we were trying to do the hooker toy thing.
Yeah.
That was just the joke. That thing, I'm going to report those hooker toy thing to Ofcom.
Hooker toy.
What are they called? What are those things
Claw
called?
machines.
The claw thing. I'm going to report that to
claw.
Ofcom. That ain't right, the way it just goes...
You have to have a couple of goes on the claw.
We had about 20 goes on the claw.
And how much money did you put in it?
Well, we put in 15 quid altogether. Not just on the claw, in the whole arcade.
The claw. I once had a really good streak with winning Pokemon toys when I was on holiday in Spain. I got 3 of them out of the claw machine.
Yeah, because they forgot to unscrew the thing that goes...
Well, yeah. And it sort of like goes... It grips and goes a bit limp. Yeah.
I can't carry this, it's too heavy.
But the Pokemon were also quite light and some of them were quite bulky, so it was good.
We were going for like things with big heads, we were going things
you got
with
to go
long
for the big
arms.
heads.
We went for every strategy.
You need someone to stand on the side and tell you when to stop as well.
He had it.
Boop, boop,
he
boop,
had
boop,
it
boop, boop.
so many times, and then it just lifted up and...
Yeah.
It's very frustrating. And then you're just like, oh, we've nearly got it. Put another pound in.
And then it's like, for how much you spent, you could buy 5 of the toys.
How do we get to... Oh, yeah. Taryn.
Did you walk in and Jack said, what are you doing here? They're full of crap.
Who wants to play video games? So, come on, let's talk about the comp. We can't dwell on this shit all night.
Reggie is on the edge of her bed and she said, I got to win this challenge. She's going to try to get in with Taras. Her line is that being a past winner, she can't win again. She did really try to... She did actually go to work.
She did
Credit
do that,
where it's due.
but I don't know the logic between I'm a past winner, I can't win again. Where's the logic on
Because
that?
no one's ever done it in the world.
Oh, yeah, I did know that. I was aware of that.
And that by taking an OG to the final, this is the argument, the logic, Taras will become a hero.
I think that was what he thought in his mind.
Do you think so? He bought it.
Must have done.
What happened there?
God knows. Insane.
Reggie is feeding back intel from her listening around corners when with Johnson and Alicia were talking. Taras is promising Reggie that he's got her. He said, I've got you. I've got to win, though. Got to win first. And she was like, yeah. Do you remember?
I was happy about that, yeah.
Didn't she do the zip it sign?
And throw away the key.
Now I'm at the challenge.
Go on, then.
So, which one was it? Okay,
I'm asking you.
It's the one with buckets of water.
Oh, the holes, and you have to run up the ramp.
Oh, yeah. So it was basically like the evolution of the get the ball out of the cylinder. I actually really appreciated what they'd done with this. So you had to fill up from the top of the ramp, and it had multiple cylinders, and the ball would rise.
Yes, I remember that.
Didn't you think this was a pretty cool
design?
It
was all right, yeah.
I want to know who's designing these competitions. They've got to be they've got to be being used elsewhere in the world as well, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like so much engineering that must have to go into these.
Yeah. Ping pong balls and a bit of UV paint.
I don't know. I thought they've all got to be quite carefully calibrated and tested. That must be someone's full-time job.
The spools made a comeback as well here. No.
Oh yeah, then they had to balance those spools, right? Were they spools?
The spool of lies.
And pull them on that pulley thing.
I just looked at that and thought Reggie's got absolutely no hope.
Yeah, that was the great leveler. The spool was balanced on a shelf. Shout
out Madonna.
Reggie's strength will be coming from her children, Mia and Lucas, and it looks like she said, and this looks like it's very easy. She goes, and this looks like it's very easy. So I think I've got this one in the bag. I was like, the irony's not lost on her that this stuff is just fucking impossible.
Stupid.
So, Brenton.
Keep breathing, Brenton. It's nice to see Farmer Dave again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With his luxurious hair.
Didn't he say something slightly problematic?
Did he?
Yeah.
That was the best bit of the final, all the scuttlebutt at the start. I enjoyed that. Sorry.
Jumping ahead.
I know, but no one wants to hear about any of this shit.
Yeah, they do.
Now.
Brenton is dropping his bucket, but his key is stuck. What key? Johnson's
the
first...
key that's in the little ball that goes over the thing.
So it's one ball and it drops into different
like
cylinders
in a little Kinder
and
egg.
you have to fill it up. Okay. Johnson's first to release his key, Taras is second to release the key, and Brenton is third. Taras has his spools drop. Taras had his spools drop. And Taras and Brenton also dropped, and then Brenton was in the lead. Then I got excited because Reggie was on her spools, and I was like, oh my god. This is the great leveler. What if Reggie has more cool than any of these other people and she can balance the spools? Wasn't to be.
Work out for you.
No, it came down to Alicia versus Taras. And Alicia kept dropping and saying bastard and all this stuff, which wasn't being bleeped. So yeah, Taras won after Alicia dropped her spools twice.
He better keep Reggie safe, I've written.
Taras said to Reggie, "It's all right, you're safe."
Yeah, but I didn't trust him because he's lied to us before, hasn't he?
I wasn't confident either. So that's 4 challenges he'd won in a row, and his 9th win of the season.
You got to hand it to him. It's pretty impressive.
Doesn't make a winner though, does it?
No, and also you get loads of shit on social media apparently. Just goes to show, doesn't it?
So the nominee that they chose, which I don't think was said earlier when Big Brother announced this, couldn't take part in the next challenge either.
Oh yeah, I was happy about that.
Because
of who it was.
Who was it again?
Johnson.
I can't remember. Okay. Taras said, I met this person on day 1 and we made moves. We did stuff together. Ooh. Now I need to get rid of one more big player because that looks good for my game. Well, keep working on that good look because that's what you're getting.
I've put, it's sweet when people hold Reggie's hand. Taras is talking really weird in the diary room, I've put. Don't know what he's doing. I've thought of a good title that can't be used. If Taras went. Taras is grass.
If you went?
Yeah.
It's the final, though.
I know. It was a bit late. A bit like my Tim impression. So he nominated Johnson. Johnson got off the couch very camp, I read.
Yeah, I've written Johnson is tiptoeing off to the kitchen like when you have to walk on hot pavement. Ooh. What was that all about?
I don't know. I think
just camp with
just
rage.
I never heard of that before, but I like it. I'm so angry.
But I felt like he was angry. So angry.
Oh, he was.
He literally wanted to float. I'm gonna get the wine.
Yeah, good idea. It's just Johnson being his usual entitled self, isn't it? I wrote another joke here, listeners, that wasn't very funny. I said, did you know that Taras spelt backwards is trash? Which doesn't even make sense. I don't think it even works as a joke, but there you go.
Taras spelled backwards is what?
Trash.
It's not, though.
No, I know. For some reason I wrote that down too. God knows what headspace I was in then. Look, that was a good bit of filler, though. Johnson said he's nominated me every chance he's had.
Yeah, and it's his 7th time nominated and 3rd time nominated by Taras.
Oh, but did you know what a great player Johnson is? And did you know he's watched Big Brother since he was a little kid? Did you know that? Did you know he loves his parents? Did you know that?
Yes.
Did you know? Yeah, I would think you bloody would know by now.
Did you know that he's got like really bad what?
Eviction shirts?
No, I was going to say like over. What's it called when there's too much flash? Like the picture of him is a picture of him as a kid in the BB house, which obviously he would treasure. Overexposed picture of him, and like you can't see the house. Poor guy.
Oh, bless him.
But you know the cameras were shit back then. So.
Do you know what? I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his sense of entitlement. I'm sick of his. Oh, I'm a super fan. I've played a good game. Can you actually name one thing this guy has done in the game? Because I can't think of anything. Can you?
The J Squad. Did he make that up?
Operation Vengeance. Well, that took about a month for them to get Estelle out, didn't it? Well done.
Yeah.
And then, I've played a very similar game to Tim. No, you have not.
What?
Fuck off. Sorry, I'm just over him. Sorry, Johnson.
Game Tim would be proud of.
If you listen, Johnson, maybe stop now. Although it's probably too late.
Johnson said, put him in the chair next to me about Taras.
Oh. I wanted all the noms to be Taras's. Then he could have put everyone up except Reggie.
That was what happened, wasn't it?
Oh, I think it was what happened in the end, wasn't it?
Oh, so you got what you wanted.
Yeah, good. Makes a change.
Day 61 is an awkward moment as Taras walks in during a 3-way strat chat between Johnson, Alicia and Brenton.
Oh, I forgot about Brenton for a minute there.
Brenton, my pick to win.
Oh, yeah. Was he still your pick to win by the finale? I know, he'd already gone.
It was only... Oh, yeah. It was only sort of like a worst case scenario. If Reggie wasn't there, it had to be Brenton.
It was like it was like a comedy vote, wasn't it?
Do you not think?
Yeah.
Who would you think would won if Reggie wasn't there and it was Brenton, Taras and Johnson?
I think Johnson.
Do you?
Yeah.
We need to see those voting numbers from the voting lines on the website.
I would have voted for Taras, though, because I think he played the best game.
God, it would have been hard for me to do that. So I would definitely have voted Brenton out of spite.
Oh, God.
First intruder to win.
Brenton doesn't want to win out of spite. He's a good boy. So, this next comp, what was this one?
The challenge is in the basement. Finally, something less physical I've written, but I think that transpired that was not the case. Big Brother said, if you think you can trust your friends at this point, think again.
Oh.
So it was this one where they had to build a puzzle. That's why it was slightly less physical. They had to spell out Big Brother.
Oh, yeah.
It felt a bit more like something you get in Canada.
I remember that.
Taras, posh, I've written.
He is posh. Did you see his brother? He looked posh and all.
His brother couldn't string a sentence together.
Yeah, they all looked posh as hell, though.
Yeah, when too posh.
You don't need the money.
Too posh to be able to talk.
Don't give them the money. They don't need it.
Definitely don't. Taras said, I've got a challenge here against these 3 galahs. That's who was saying it posh.
Nice to hear that.
He said it proper and posh, like, Taras, I've got a challenge here against these 3 galahs. And like, I never heard an Australian say galah, so like, you know.
Galahs?
Like, galahs, yeah, like Queen's English.
Normally you hear like, you're great galah.
Galah. Keep breathing, Reggie. I tweeted to keep breathing, Reggie, on the finale,
saw that.
And it went off.
I showed Jack that. He was like, that's my thing. Copyright.
I've forgotten, was Reggie actually in the box?
What?
Was she actually in the box with the water or she couldn't breathe?
Nah.
So is that even a real quote or is that just
it wasn't Reggie, it wasn't Reggie, it was Brenton.
Oh.
It still went off, so it's all good.
What are those people thinking?
Yeah.
The Mandela effect.
Yeah, so, you know, it's the same sort of thing. 2-syllable name. Because it was that task, though, because Brenton was the one running back and forth.
We're going to say that forevermore. Frankenbite of our own.
Well, we need some new...
Keep breathing, Reggie.
We need some new catchphrases in the BB lexicon, don't we? We've got tired of using the old do you and kiss, mate.
Got a boyfriend, all right. That's an old one. That's a legacy.
Very old.
Right, so it's BBAU's first puzzle that I can remember. What about you?
Could be.
This one came down to... Okay, so they built the puzzle and then they had to put this like little side table shaped like an arrow.
That was like the thing that Jack played on in the arcade. You had to bounce it and then it went in the beer in the
It is
cups.
like that.
It was just like
so
that.
we're not sending Jack to BBAU to win.
He did well. He got all but 2.
Oh.
We still only got a lolly between them.
One lolly between 2?
No, there was like the drumstick, you know, the drumsticks, those ones.
Drumstick?
Drumstick bar.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Ones like
yeah.
that. One each. It was quite enjoyable, actually.
You think at the fair they give you like a dummy? One of those
big
hard
dummy.
ones.
I ain't seen those in years.
So yeah, you had to bounce the balls off that little arrow table into these like eye targets. Yeah.
Eye nets.
Brenton's jaw dropping has to be the picture I've written. Why?
That can't be the picture for the finale.
No, it can't be. But it was a good moment. Is that when Taras won?
Brenton has got a good expressions. I'll give him that.
Yeah. So Taras wins and secures a spot in the top 4. Reggie said he's a freak.
Jack said Taras is like Djokovic. No one can beat him.
Wasn't there a controversial match with him or something? What happened?
Oh, well, he's an anti-COVID person. Oh, that Kyrgios.
Is Wimbledon over?
Yeah, it's over.
Finished everything?
Yeah.
That was quick, wasn't it?
2 weeks.
Who's the winner? Djokovic?
Djokovic beat the Kyrgios. Yeah, they're both a pair of
Oh, the one
arseholes.
who that guy was having a go at for wearing the red shoes.
Yeah, that guy, yeah.
He was a good character. He should be on Celebrity,
He is a good character.
Big Brother.
Yeah, he should, but he don't need the money.
Well,
Also, he's got a domestic violence charge against him.
Really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
I know, and they were like,
Is he Australian?
Yeah, they were like, oh, it's really good that Kyrgios can concentrate today, knowing that this charge is hanging over him. Oh, look at him, it's quite admirable. That's actually what one of the commentators said. I was just like, you what?
Somebody said they were going to turn it off because the commentary was so bad, or put it on mute.
Don't you think that's bad? Oh, we've got a wobbly table on our house. This is like a Big Brother task in itself, trying to... Oh.
Taras said he feels a bit absurd.
Is that because of what he's wearing, or...?
Taras' second nomination, using the force to close the diary room door.
Oh, I liked that.
Did
I
you?
think that was kind of fun. You just don't like it because it's Taras.
Yeah, I guess it's my sort of thing. Alicia says Taras would be stupid not to put up her and Johnson.
Yes, she was right.
Taras has narrowed it down to Brenton and Alicia. Where did you think it was going in that moment?
The car's back. Taras said he has challenge wins flowing through his veins. I didn't know. Johnson, I probably thought. I've got to admit something to you now.
You thought he put up Johnson?
I've got to admit something
You
to
thought
you.
he put Johnson up?
Oh,
What did you get spoiled on?
I got spoiled at the very, very beginning.
Of?
The series. And I
You
never
saw
ever
the
told
final
you.
3, you said?
Not the final 3.
You'd heard something
One.
about the finalists.
One of them I saw.
Reggie.
Do you know who? No, it weren't Reggie. And this is why I knew.
Was it true?
It was true, and this is why I knew all
It was
along
Johnson.
he wasn't going. Yeah, do you know what it was? When
No.
the first episode was on, and I did a tweet, and I said, "Oh, Johnson looks like this fella off The Fall," and I looked up a picture of Johnson, and it said BB finalists, and there was a picture of Johnson, and I'm like, oh, and then I thought, oh, that's probably just made up. But Alfie said that all 3 had been leaked long ago.
Wait, was that off of Google or Twitter?
Off Google image search.
And it was just there saying
It was there.
finalists.
Yeah, it said final 3.
This is why you can't.
Yeah, it don't work,
You've
does
got
it?
to do it live.
But I just convinced myself, oh, that's probably
Yeah,
just made
well, we've
up.
all been there.
But then,
Like Tim getting evicted.
when it was like getting down to it, Jack said, "You know, Johnson's going to be in the final 3," and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I'd forgotten." Because I told Jack
okay.
ages ago, but I never told you because I didn't want to ruin the
Thank
podcast.
you. I appreciate that. Also, I would have been the same as you, though. Still,
Yeah,
still
you
be
never
living
know.
In, living
You never
in
know.
Doubt. You prefer to live in doubt, don't you?
But I did think, oh god, we're never going to get rid of this idiot.
Idiot's a bit harsh.
Well, no offence, I've said worse.
Taras has narrowed... Yeah, Brenton and Alicia. So he nominated Alicia. Johnson said to Taras, "Do you know what you're doing?" Taras said, "Yep." And Johnson said, "Are you trying to squeeze me out?" And Taras said, "Yep."
I like it when Taras just
He is
gives
like
it
a
to him
cold-
straight like that.
Cold-hearted psychopath,
I
isn't
think
he?
it's something quite refreshing about it.
I suppose, because...
Normally people be like, oh no, blah, 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 blah. But he's just like, yep. He did the same thing to Tim as well.
And also, it felt truly villainous, not playing a villain, which I think Ari played a good villain.
Yeah.
But Taras truly was not very nice with it.
No. I liked it. I like it, as Tim would say.
Reggie has agreed to vote out Johnson for Taras.
Oh, she shook hands with him, didn't she?
And I've written, she's really playing now.
But then she had a conversation with someone else and promised the opposite.
Alicia wants to win, but not at the expense of her friend. Okay, so it's not the Reggie conversation yet. She's thinking of forfeiting her spot for him. Forfeiting the spot for Johnson.
Oh, come on.
She would never have done.
As if.
Alicia wants to be a Tim, a Reggie, and a Trev.
Oh.
She said that.
That's funny. A lot of people don't seem to like Trev that much.
What?
I liked him.
In the world or
yeah,
the housemates?
someone said they didn't like him that much. One of our lot.
Who?
I can't remember. Someone did. I like him. He seems fun.
I mean, all the housemates seem to absolutely adore him.
Yeah, no, someone watching the old series said they didn't like him that much. I can't remember who it was now.
Oh, somebody's watching old BBAU
yeah,
that we know.
Yeah. Oh, it might have been Lorcan. It was either Lorcan or Alfie.
Okay.
To each their own.
Yeah, Alicia basically wanted the title to be, named the winner amongst all these greats. Alicia's promising to keep Reggie if she saves her tonight. Reggie sort of became a bit pivotal at this moment, didn't she?
That's the thing. If you stay in long enough, you do become like a valuable number, don't you?
Yeah, and Johnson was also working on Reggie. This was the whole storyline of this, is what way is Reggie going to go. Johnson's promising that he will take Reggie to the top 3 from one superfan to another.
Oh, God.
Reggie's worried that if she doesn't vote with Taraz, he will evict her tomorrow out of spite. That's a valid concern. Yet she swallowed that concern and just went, fuck it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that decision at the time.
I was really worried about it.
Because Taraz is the better person to have on your side, isn't he? Because he can win.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss off the comp beast.
No. Right, eviction room. Sonia wearing some sort of blue satin dress.
We need to talk about Sonia's finale dress when we get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about this look? It's quite nice.
Futuristic office chic.
But slightly 80s too, I think. Office chic.
Futuristic and past office chic.
How does Taras feel about being a challenged beast? I don't know. What have you got to think? Did he say? He would think someone was cramming. Is that right? If they told him he'd get the most wins in history, cramming can't be right.
Cramming?
So what should that be?
What could it be? Teasing? I don't know.
Spamming?
I'm completely lost. Taras is concerned Johnson will beat him. Happy to see these two in the chairs. Johnson named people's qualities: heart, head. Oh yeah, and then to Brenton he went, you just being you, because he couldn't think of anything that Brenton had offered to the game. That's all.
Johnson on why everyone could win.
Yeah.
Reggie, you're a hard player. Your head, Alicia, strong head, physical ability, Taras.
Yeah.
Brenton, for you being yourself.
That's like Dorothy bestowing the different things on the scarecrow and the cowardly lion.
But it was the irony of it being delivered by Johnson as well.
That was quite clever from Johnson, though, don't you think?
Oh, to sort of blow smoke up everyone's arse.
Butter some people up.
I guess so.
Might as well.
Johnson says he knows why Taras is putting him up. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm not in his top 3, and he's concerned that at the end I can beat him. Taras says it's become his job. It's his job to take out the big players in this game. Taras is confident that he has the votes, but which way will Reggie swing?
Wasn't Taras crying even though he was the one who put them out?
Was he?
Yeah, that's what I've written.
I've written Johnson has a dream. Did he do a sort of cliched speech?
No, he wouldn't do that. Taras was crying when he went to vote.
Oh yeah, he is, because he loves both Johnson and Alicia.
It's weird because I feel like those three those three have always kind of been mates, but then Taras sort of went off and sort of did his own thing.
Frenemies.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, frenemies. Haven't heard that in a while either.
Alicia said she wants everyone to do what's best for the game. I thought it was a bit weak at that moment to sort of
put up a fight.
But she's not on the chair.
Oh,
is she?
Oh,
yes, she is.
Yeah, it's her and Johnson, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like we glossed over that part. I don't think it's hard to remember.
It is Alicia and Johnson.
Yeah. That's why I said I'm happy to see those two in the chairs at last.
I was right that that did feel a bit like of a cop out, that she should have maybe fought a bit harder for a position.
But she didn't want to because she's up against Johnson. She wanted to sacrifice herself for him.
Taras voted as well. In this scenario.
My bracelets are really matching my dress.
Everything's matching today.
God, I'm like stylish. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, watch out still. What was I saying?
fuck, man. I've lost interest the way that one's talking about it.
The vote is...
God help the listeners.
Yeah, Taras got to vote as well. So having nominated them, he also had a vote. Like, normally, if you win the comp, do you vote in BBAU? I think you do, actually.
No, you break the tie. If it's an even number.
So, Taras voted for Johnson.
Brenton voted for Alicia.
Yeah, he knows Johnson will take him to the final 3. They had a strong connection at the end there. Reggie said, "This is the most strategic I've been in a game so far. It's been a long journey, and I believe I've saved the best for last."
Oh, you saved the best for last. What's that song?
Just when you thought you something. The moon, something like that.
Yeah. You went and saved
It was
the best
for last. Wasn't it on like a gravy advert when we were kids?
Oh, God knows. That's like on my mum's old power ballad cassette.
I've written Alicia with 3 exclamation marks. I was
She
shocked.
went. Oh, yeah.
I was shocked.
Why? Did you think Johnson would go?
Apparently, I must have done.
I didn't.
Wasn't-
That bloody spoiler.
Yeah. Oh. Was the edit trying to tell us that Johnson was going? Anyway, I was apparently pretty shocked.
Taras was pretty shocked also.
Oh, it's because Reggie had promised to Taras. That was
Oh.
why. So Reggie made her promise to Taras that she would get rid of Johnson, and then she didn't go. She didn't go with it.
Can't make no promises.
That's why she said, "This is the
Taras.
most strategic I've been in this game so far. It's been a long journey, and I believe I've saved the best for last."
Yeah, I've got that.
As
part.
in, it's the first time I've lied.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I thought it was just kamikaze. What did she want to achieve?
Because she trusted Johnson more than Alicia. I know Alicia's going to come for me.
Reggie's got a thing about
She's
the
a
girls.
newbie.
She don't really trust the girls, does
No.
she?
Reggie went to... Then, this was it. Reggie went to shake Teresa's hand.
Oh,
And he went, please don't.
please don't. The drama of it.
I've put, mate, you've done a lot worse.
Taras said to Reggie, what is your word? What is your word? Is it? What is your word?
Your word means nothing.
It means nothing.
Oof.
It means absolutely nothing.
He said, you looked me in the eye and shook my hand. I've never done that. I've never shook someone's hand.
What did she went, yeah, I did.
He said, I haven't done that.
Haven't done the Danny Hayes.
No, you haven't done that, but you've done plenty of other things. Told Drew you were going to keep him, you didn't. Went after Tully when you said you wouldn't. Got rid of Estelle after you said you wouldn't. I could go on. Little shit. Also, when Alicia left, she walked into the wall.
Dan noticed that too. Yeah, I just thought the way that he dealt that stinging remark to Reggie, I didn't appreciate that, and I thought...
Show some respect to your elders.
Yeah. I mean, not even elders, just like...
OGs.
Yeah, your OGs. I don't know, I was really shocked that he'd not been able to control his mouth in that moment, because it was just a bad look all around.
It's a game move. It's not an emotional move, it's a game move. Your game should respect game. Do you want to go in?
Reggie said, that's the first time I've done that. Yeah, shook on it and promised.
What do you think about handshake? I know Danny Hayes was...
Didn't he?
Wasn't he obsessed with
He
doing a
was, but
handshake?
I'm sure he
Yeah, he went back on it and all.
bounced one of them.
Handshake ain't worth the paper it's written on. I thought the handshake had died during COVID. I was handshaking people left and right this week. in
Were
my
you?
New job.
I wouldn't.
Handshook my new boss, the director, all these people.
You've got to do the elbow
Oh,
bump.
fuck that. I'd rather get COVID and die than do the elbow bump.
What about monkeypox?
Oh, well, hopefully. Isn't that a sexual thing? I should be alright.
It's not sexual.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it's that people get it when they're having sex because it's skin-to-skin contact.
Oh, so it's like thrush.
But it's not an STI.
It's like thrush. It's not a sexual thing, but you can get it as a byproduct because you can get hot and bothered down there.
I didn't think you could catch thrush. I thought that's something that you just like developed yourself.
Yeah, no, you can catch
imbalance.
it. You can catch it. But yeah, So
handshaking.
in my new job this week, I went to like the leadership forum and like this new CEO. I didn't realise she was the CEO at first, and I suddenly realised. And she's like, "Oh, here's Lindsay. She's our new head of internal comms." And I went,
Lindsay,
I went. Oh, I'm not the head yet, but maybe I could be. She gave me a promotion. She gave me a promotion on the spot.
Is there a head though?
Nah.
Oh, well then
And
you
I
are as
thought-
good as.
I thought, oh, if she thinks I am, I might as well be.
Got to play that social game.
Yeah, exactly. That was that. It was very hot that day. Do you want to go indoors?
Yeah.
No, it's nice out here though. Too noisy though.
It's very noisy. I feel like there's...
Not as bad as at yours.
No, but the people that are further away at mine.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and the people listening will think there's someone talking in the background on their recording. If you know what I mean.
Exactly.
They'll be looking out the window like, what's going on? I have that sometimes when I hear Towie, like his bell ringing or something. It's like, oh, is there a cat in there? It's just him on a recording.
Right, we'll be back after this.
Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome back.
Right, we're indoors.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
A good disclaimer about that last part. I got a bit awkward because like Lindsay's garden is like a little box and it's like on the edge of like a car park, and I feel just like really exposed and there's like people around and people
My
in the
next
next
door neighbour's
garden.
in a garden.
So yeah, I just felt really awkward. You checked out because you think this is irrelevant.
I just don't think
and
anyone
I'm trying
cares.
to hold it together.
No one cares about this part.
They will care when we've
Will
got
they?
funny shit to say.
You will care because we've got some good anecdotes and scuttlebutt going
That's
on.
the anecdote of the day. Johnson is comforting an emotional Reggie.
Why is she upset? Oh,
Because
because
Taras has
was
just
it.
blown up at her.
Reggie said about Alicia, she was coming for me. I had to do it for my kids. Jesus, like Alicia's standing outside the kids' bedroom with a knife.
Reggie explains to Taras, yeah, she made the decision because of her kids, and Alicia would have voted her out tomorrow if she'd have won. This was all, I mean, it's all hypothetical, isn't it?
Taras said, I forgive you, my darling.
God, it became like the Messiah, didn't it? My darling.
And Taras said, nothing can top a mother's love. Something like that he said in the diary.
Nothing comes above or beyond the mother's love.
Suddenly we've got a Taras impression going on, we've got a Tim impression going on. Why is this all
For fuck's sake, we're going to have to close that door, can I? That sounds about to hack down a tree. We've got to have some respect for this finale, you know?
Yeah, but it's finished now. Whatever the noise was.
Phil.
Oh, God, I'm going to get so hot. For some reason, Gaz is wrapped in a blanket. It's like 26 degrees. I don't know why. Did you actually shut the door?
Just pulled it up.
No, you can't pull it up. It just swings open again.
Does it?
That's funny. Hold on, there's a small window that's now being shut.
Finally, blocked out, whatever that is. Sounds like someone hacks going through a bit of
She's very
cut plastic.
handy, my neighbour. She's always doing DIY.
Right, Taras has forgiven Reggie and wants to... I thought it was weird and he was like, can we stand up and have a hug? I guess because like a sitting down hug is quite awkward. But also the whole process of having to stand up to have the hug, I also felt excruciatingly, awkward about. Did you feel that?
Not really. I didn't think anything of it.
I don't trust him. I still thought he was like maybe, stabbing her in the back. Johnson wants to win to take Reggie and Brenton to top 3, the competition, right?
I've written here what a diabolical Final Four this is. Ouch. What can I do? Have you actually pulled that shut? Sorry, my next door neighbour decided that 9:30 on a Friday night is the time to start soaring. What can we do?
I don't know. Not much.
God, it's lucky it's not
Good job we came in.
10 degrees fucking warmer, otherwise we would be fucked.
Right, it was day 62. Okay, the last day in the Big Brother house.
She can't do that for too much longer because you can't be doing that shit past 10 o'clock.
Well, here we are. Reggie feels sad. She has the same feelings and emotions as she did back in 2003. This VT is making me nervous. I've written here. They're supposed to do a clip
same.
package.
That's what I thought.
That means she's going to go.
That's what I thought, but then they did all of them, didn't they? Well,
they got...
Brenton's Blink and You'll Miss It.
Is this where they did like a sort of highlights episode?
Yeah, sort of. Not a whole episode, just a section.
Reggie needs to win a challenge today, and I've written in brackets, if only she could.
If you want that money, you got to evict Reggie, and that's that, I've written.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's right.
Brenton and Johnson are planning to target Taras Brenton is getting a VT, so this is the highlight reel episode. Phew. That's my relief there, realising it's not Reggie going. Did we ever get Gabby's VT?
Never. Johnson is rallying his meat shield, Brenton, to go after Taras. They are struggling to rustle up some best bits for Brenton. Oh, this was it.
What was in his best bits?
I'll tell you exactly what. This is the funniest. This is my quote of the season.
Really?
Yes. Brenton said, "The housemates have no idea how hard I've been playing. I just can't believe I got away with it." Honestly, I just threw my head back and laughed. Like he's a master manipulator. Can't believe I got away with it. The googly eyes and just standing there looking gormless, and they were none the wiser.
Are you Big Brother?
Yeah. That was it. That was Brenton's best bit right there. Johnson, in his bits, said something about his parents. Holding my parents is my why, he said. And Jack said, that is very weird to say something like that as a grown man.
Well, it's also not a sentence.
No, holding... I've written here, I find holding my parents is my why. I don't understand people who are unhealthily obsessed with their parents when they're grown-ups. I just think it's weird and creepy.
Well, I've written Johnson's mum and dad again. Why?
There you go.
I've written why.
Because that's his why. That's why.
And I've written, they can touch each other this time. Obviously, last time they had to be behind defence, but now, it doesn't matter if you get COVID.
Come?
Because you're going to get released into the world for a good 9 months before you've got to meet Sonia.
Take COVID back to your neighbourhood. Don't live in the Big Brother house. Johnson said, "I don't have a 6-pack, really, but I'm the strat king." But can you name one bit of strategy Johnson's ever done, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, giving himself pep talks in the treehouse.
Oh yeah, I've got one.
Yeah.
Strategically combed his hair over his bald. I did tell him
hair
to stop
transplant
listening.
or spray on.
Oh well. At the finale, we were trying to work that out. It did look a lot more lustrous, didn't it?
You can spray on hair,
Probably after what he saw Farmer Dave and Reggie saying about him when they were in the jumper at the very beginning.
His angle's doing nothing for his bald spot.
His hair actually did look good at the finale, so maybe he had to. I know you can get the spray on hair because I've seen the advert on GB News Channel. Maine, it's called.
Yeah, no wonder that's advertising on GB News.
That is the perfect target audience,
those
isn't
white, racist motherfuckers losing their hair.
And then spraying it on and then hoping it doesn't rain.
Do you know what, though? I do feel slightly bad having, taking the piss out of Brenton going... I mean, Brenton's going bald too, but Johnson going bald, the hairlines, because, it's so out of someone's control, and it is actually something which will be a severe point of... What's the word? It makes you feel... Insecure,
of course.
Insecurity of people.
Course it is.
And it's been highlighted over that show, left, right, and centre.
Isn't it?
And then we take the piss.
Horrible.
It's like, why do we do that? Because it's just a natural thing. And actually, do you know what for a lot of people, it's actually like a lot. If you have a lot of testosterone, you do tend to lose your hair. So people who are like lifters who do steroids and that, they lose their hair because they boost your testosterone.
Another reason not to fancy muscly people. Yeah, no, it's true. You're completely right. It's as bad as taking the piss out of someone for having a big nose or, any physical flaw that people have.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's the same thing.
Saying the nose looks like a different body part.
Admittedly, we do that at all. But
speak for yourself.
To be fair, Jack is absolutely obsessed with people's hairlines on TV. Every single person on TV is like, shave it off, case, shave it off, case. And I know it's because he is worried about his own hairline.
Right.
Even though there's nothing wrong with his hairline, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I know that it's a big insecurity of his, like a massive fear of his, losing his hair. So he's always pointing it out in other people.
What's Jack's dad's hair like?
He's actually not too bad. He's actually got sort of not longish hair, kind of like to here. So, but doesn't it go on the mum's side?
Yeah,
I
they
don't
say
know.
it's your mum's dad's. Your mum's dad is where you get your hair genes from. I don't know if you're a boy. Is it different for your girls? I don't know. Or is that where they come from regardless?
Fuck knows. What's your dad's hair like?
Very grey now. But he had like full head of hair. He still has. He's got a reclining hairline. He's got the Mickey Mouse.
That's not so bad. The widow's peak.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
I just think it's a bit like Dracula.
I think the Widow's Peak's not too bad. It's when it goes at the back that looks worse.
Well, I don't know what age.
Your hair looks quite thick.
I mean, I've got a lot of hair.
Yeah.
I've got thick hair strands and a lot of follicles as well.
Right.
So it's like a double
baller.
whammy. Balling, yeah. But
eat that, Johnson.
what I'm not happy about at the age of 36 is how many greys I have. And I know you say like I shouldn't worry about it.
It looks good.
My barber says like, be thankful that you're going grey and that you've still got hair, that you're not losing your hair. But I'm thinking like at this age, should be the time when I maybe like start to recline or whatever. Is that called recline? Yeah.
Recede.
Recline.
That's when you lie down. Gaz, you're lucky because you've got thick hair and the grey looks good. The grey looks cool. Like that girl on BB24 with the grey streak. It looks fucking cool.
It is cool when it's in like one place.
Yeah.
Like how does that happen?
Like Cruella de Vil, isn't it? I know. Don't think it's
Cruella's
cool.
half-half.
Believe me, if you're not going bald, it's a plus, isn't it? But if you are going bald, there's nothing wrong with going bald. But as Jack says, just shave it off. Just shave it off. Don't cling on. No. Don't cling on. If it's bald, just shave it off.
The comb over is
it's
the
not
worst.
Good. You can see it like when people try and comb it this way, comb it that way, comb it for
when they're swimming
whatever.
And it's like following them down the pool because it's like floating.
Just accept it. But it's like someone like Tim. We were taking a piss out of Drew for receding.
Tim's got so much hair.
Imagine Tim being with a shaved head. You can't picture it, can you?
No.
Well, but I actually think Drew, who is receding a bit, he would probably suit a shaved head.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's clinging on to that greasy ass horrible hair that he's got. Shave it off. And remember when Jack shaved his head? He looked good. Luckily, he's not got a bad shaped head.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
So I say embrace the baldness. It's a natural part of life. Don't get that main spray. It's not good. Go in the mainframe and think about your life.
Do you know? I don't know why I'm thinking of this. Was there a clip of Drew? Oh no, maybe I was just looking at clips.
Yeah.
But I saw a clip of Drew from 2013, and he. Because I saw Drew on this version and remembered him as being Drew. I watched the clip.
Well done.
I was like, this is the same Drew.
Yeah.
But when I saw the clip of him from 2013, he had a completely different like voice. Like his voice was higher
His
pitched.
voice is higher, yeah.
And he just seemed a lot like younger.
Yeah.
Less masculine, I would say.
Yeah, that's how I liked him. Because now he's like sort of, not match it, but that more
He's
butch.
filled out. But he's also got like
I don't like
a deeper voice.
I don't like
and I
that
guess
body
you do get deeper as you go older, but like he seemed so much more younger and the voice was a different tone altogether.
I'm going to just think that was a different person back then and just have those two different people in my mind, and then I can still be like, oh yeah, that Drew was nice, and now I don't have to worry about this one.
Okay, fine.
That's going to be how I think about that. It's just to be able to watch that old season again.
God, you're going to watch it again?
Well, probably at some point. But yeah, I don't like that filled out look. But that's what happens when you get older. That's why I got a younger man. You got to hang on to these things. God, that was a long tangent. What are you saying?
It's better, I think, for the woman to be with the younger man.
Yes.
Because when... Okay, I got a specific example in my mind, but I'm not actually going to say it. But I've become aware of a couple that I have a connection with in my life.
Yeah.
Where the wife is like much younger.
Oh, yeah.
And like I can imagine when you're the younger woman and you've got like a sort of older man interested, that's quite like alluring.
Flattering, yeah.
But then when the old man gets old and you're still young, like, that's not good.
Because old men can get quite boring, can't they? And stuffy. Yeah. But that's true, they can, can't they? And they don't want to go out and they don't want to see their friends. And
they let themselves go.
Yeah, you can't get rid of them.
They don't have any style, they don't look after themselves,
Well, yeah, whereas the younger man, he's off out trying to look good still, out seeing his friends, you can have a night to yourself. It's perfect.
Yeah. And girls probably just age better, look after themselves better anyway. So really you've done it the right way around is what I'm saying.
I have, but has he?
Well, time will tell. Brenton... Okay, where are we? Brenton's mum and dad came in.
Did they? What about the wife?
Did they even have a line between them?
No. Well, that's cut it out because it was so criminally boring.
And then Taras's brother and girlfriend came in together and Dan... They had like this group hug in the garden.
Oh, it was so awkward.
Oh, that's a bit third wheelie.
Yeah, it was very, very awkward, wasn't it? Yeah, hold on, what did I write about that? Oh, Taras not interested in his brother. And that was the girlfriend who's split up with since, I think.
As the brother, would you not have said,
Yeah, you guys have.
step
And I'll
aside
yeah.
while you two have your moment, kiss and whatever, and then I'll embrace my brother afterwards?
Yeah, no, we must all hug at once.
Bit weird that. Didn't sit right. Flaming galahs.
Just before that, by the way, Johnson said, I want to know if you agree with this sentence.
Yeah.
A great Big Brother player is someone who enjoys the entire experience.
I don't know about a great player, but a true housemate should embrace all of the experience. I don't think you're necessarily going to enjoy every bit of it, because Big Brother by definition isn't always nice. What did you think about it?
I think being a great Big Brother player and enjoying the experience are two completely different things. You could have the most stressful time ever playing Big Brother and you could still win at the end and be a great player.
Yeah.
Or you could have a great time and get booted out first week. There's no correlation there as far as I'm concerned.
What Johnson's saying is, like, as a superfan, you go in ready to embrace every element of it. You play, you put your heart into everything that you do. Be it panic room, sticking your head in gunge, or nominating people or whatever. It's like you do it with rigour.
Oh, with rigour.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Taras said, I'm a quirky little munchkin with a lot of heart. Do you think he's a quirky little munchkin?
Isn't that an old quote from
I
his
think
VT package?
Yeah, I think he was redoing it.
Well, he did it on the final.
He said, I'm the biggest move maker and challenge taker the world has seen. Did he actually say that?
Probably.
And then, what?
I love money.
Oh, that was quite good.
I love money.
That was quite good. Hold on, why was Reggie...
I didn't come here to make friends. I love money.
What?
I'm like Bill Gates and the Dalai Lama. Is that what we said? I'm half Buddha, isn't it? Something like that.
I thought you were doing an impression of Bill Gates and the Dalai. What a combo.
I'm half Steve Jobs and half the Dalai Lama and the Buddha. No?
Reggie's sister come in, but the kids were just on video. Is that okay?
How cute is Reggie's sister?
Oh yeah, she seems nice. Oh, Reggie didn't seem that interested in her. More interested
I
in
thought
the kids.
it was going to be the kids, but she got a video message, didn't she?
Yeah.
Or was it a video message or
on
a
the
call?
wall.
Was it a live call?
Message, I think.
Video call, I've written.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe it was actually.
I was a little disappointed that they didn't bring the kids in.
Maybe
I don't know if it was
far.
Yeah, it could have been that.
Yeah, or COVID thing. Oh no, because sister come in.
Perhaps sort of like
ethical thing.
Yeah,
maybe
child protection issue. I don't know.
So we had the comp.
I got the final challenge in the yard. This was this really long ass one.
The comp was crazy, wasn't it?
It was intense. Johnson has had an undercut. Did you notice that?
Johnson has.
Yeah,
no.
he shaved one of the sides of his head. It actually looked pretty good.
Who done it? Was it Helen Wood or Brenton done it for him?
Probably Brenton. I don't know.
I didn't even notice that.
So it's a 6-stage obstacle course. This one.
This was too much.
They had to slide down this thing and grab those keys.
Yeah.
Little slides and grab keys from the sky. Then what? Unlock these bars.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Formed a gate.
Yeah.
Then dig 5 poles out of a sandpit. Who hid those poles in the sandpit? And then the point Dan made about this was like, if you were to, in the middle, and you were to shovel out of your sandpit, you'd be putting it into the one next to yours.
Like the clown shoe.
So it's an advantage to be on the end. What clown shoe?
That's exactly what happened. What do you mean, what clown shoe? How dare you do a Big Brother podcast and say such a thing?
Is it something I don't know about?
No, I must have mentioned it 10 billion times. When this guy was like doing one of those live vetoes, and it was in a ball pit, and he was like digging for the clown shoe, and they like put it in the top for him because they liked him and they wanted him to stay, even though he's a homophobe. And he accidentally threw it out and over the side and never saw it, and they just had like the little ring around it going over the side. That's what happened, and he got evicted because he was a twat. Go on, then what happened?
The 5 poles you had to get, and then housemates are currently digging for your life in Big Brother, I've written. The slow-mo. True throw, what does that mean?
What throw?
True throw.
There was something at the end that you had to throw it into, was it?
Oh.
Like, and
you had to
that
get
little puzzle thing? A little
tyre throw. You had to throw tyres.
Oh god, that was ridiculous.
Like you on the ring toss. over. How would Reggie throw a tyre
That's exactly
over a pole?
what I was thinking.
I did
It
know.
kind of makes the comp more boring because one person is never going to win.
I did notice that Reggie's pole was shorter than everyone else's, though.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
good.
a lot shorter.
Good.
Look.
Oh, good.
Not that she ever got to
that part.
to attempting to toss
Did
a
you
tyre.
see my Did you see my tweet about this comp?
No.
I tweeted, "Why'd you have to go make things so comp dash located?"
Located. Oh,
What do you
nice.
think? I got one like, I think.
From Avril Lavigne? Or... Yeah, so then you had to put the ball into this maze, which you control with pulleys and slide it into the goals, right? Drop it into the goals.
I've got some commentary here.
Yeah.
Another comp Reggie can't do. Luckily, she's got a good social game. Can you even get rid of Reggie and win at this point? You can't win with her there. You can't win if you evict her now.
Yeah. Yeah. You needed... Well, it would be good if you were the person that wasn't involved in decision making.
Yeah.
Because it would have fucked Taras.
Yeah.
So it would have been good for Johnson.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Why is Big Brother so obsessed with keys and padlocks? Can you tell me that?
Because they're cheap.
Yeah.
And challenging.
Yeah, a lot of people can't do knots or keys and shit, can they? Especially men.
Well, as soon as you, obviously put a bucket of keys there,
Mm.
it just becomes a challenge to open a padlock, which actually isn't much of a challenge in real life. It's just the sort of arduous task of testing one by one, isn't it? Do you know what would be my nemesis? Tangled wires.
Oh, it's the worst, isn't
They
it?
used to do that as a comp.
Oh, they have to. That was that's what
fooling
fucking
around.
That's what fucking Jackie did to get rid of Nedda.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, not on a large scale pair of headphones.
You mean actually
An
doing
actual ball of wires? Where it's the worst.
Yeah, I've seen them do ones like that where they have to go sort of under and through sort of thing. Yeah, untangling my headphones, that is one of the worst things ever, apart from having AirPods, which is just embarrassing.
Oh, they will change your life.
No,
Embrace them. There's no wires.
No, the toothbrush heads aren't. That's not for me.
I
Shout out, Rowan.
used to work for National Trust, and we used to do bus tours where people would get a personalised radio receiver so they could hear the guide.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd have one earphone, like you get at a museum where it goes over one ear.
Oh, yeah.
And then one time I made the mistake of just letting people hand them back to me and then
no.
going in a bag or whatever.
Yeah.
God, it took us days. Because there's a whole fucking bus tour of them all just tangled in a big ball.
Oh,
That was
no.
the worst. That was the worst.
That sounds awful.
And I've got one set of fairy lights that I will never be able to untangle.
It's like when you get a knot in your necklace. Do you have any necklaces with fine chains?
Not small enough.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
honestly, it's the worst. It's just awful. So Brenton decided to take his top off at this point. Don't really know why.
Brenton doing a celebration just after Taras won.
Ah,
Oh, was he taking us off during the
before
comp?
that, when he was
Yeah,
digging
he
in the
did.
sand. Don't you think Brenton looks a bit like a turtle?
How so?
No, it's just like that.
What?
You can't
Neck?
see that.
No neck.
Yeah, like the neck and the tongue. That thing.
The thing with the tongue.
Ding, 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 we need the bell.
I've never, you know,
wouldn't
got
say
turtle
so.
vibes off of Brenton myself.
If you've got
Perhaps a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
if you've got turtle vibes off of Brenton, let us know. This is what Big Brother comes down to, someone said, and I've written, no, it isn't. This isn't Big Brother. Ooh.
Ouch.
The tyre throw, I'm tired just watching this. Oh yeah, and then it was like a photo finish at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, Brenton started to celebrate just after Taras had won, which I really felt for the guy.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a millisecond behind, just a millisecond. That's what he said.
Taras covering his face. I'm in shock, eh? Did you say that, eh?
Oh, maybe it's South African. I put shit, Taras is going to evict Reggie. Did you think he might?
Yeah. Johnson wants to know if anyone has made a deal with Taras. Reggie thinks he won't keep her after last night. The everyday battlers.
Reggie has battled for her eyes and her kids, I think she said.
Is this Taras breaking down what people have done?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I think you're right.
I've got the everyday battlers. Reggie for her eyes.
Yeah.
Johnson as the best super fan, and Brenton to fit in.
Yeah. Another person who couldn't.
So wrong with Brenton.
Another person who couldn't think of anything Brenton had done in the house. I wrote something nasty there, which I'm not going to say.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm debating it.
Who's it about?
Johnson.
Oh, it's fair game. Sorry.
Taras said Johnson battles every day to be a super fan, and I put and with his weight. It's just a joke.
Trust you.
It's just a joke. Look, I need to lose weight more than anyone. Believe me, it's getting serious. I've got a wedding to go to next month.
I think Johnson's lost weight in the house, though, don't you?
Johnson actually looked okay at the finale. To be fair, Johnson's not even big at all. I'm like 10 times bigger than him.
I think this is like...
It's like TV weight. Tim was saying how fat he looked on TV. And he didn't look fat.
He looked bigger than in the house.
He looked bigger than he used to, but everyone looks bigger than they used to.
I think that... Do you know... Remember, like, back in old Big Brother... Well, especially... I don't know about in Australia, but I guess. But here, people used to be like... You put on weight in the house because you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you can't walk and there's food.
But this one's so physical, you probably lose weight.
And the have-nots, not the have-nots.
The food budget's fuck all.
The rations is severe, isn't it?
The panic room fucks you over.
You know, when you do get the KFC festival, that's... Gaz just burped. Sorry about that.
That wasn't a burp.
Gaz, what the fuck? That's very...
Did you actually think that was a burp?
No, I didn't.
You're
I was
covering
trying to cover. I was covering for you, and you didn't accept it. I doubt if they could hear that on the pod. Just before I
slipped out.
Just before I left my last job, I was having a one-to-one with my old boss, and there was a sort of farty noise.
Fart?
No, there was a farty noise. He went, "Oh, sorry, that was just my chair." What do you think?
Doesn't smell like it.
Oh God, we've really lost the plot here, haven't we?
Johnson to Reggie. I think it's going to end for one of us tonight. It's in the bathroom. Do you remember? Reggie was like, yeah. Me.
Reggie said it will be payback. Reggie is so paranoid, isn't she? She always thinks someone's coming for her. Taras, by the way, said, I have to be the bad guy tonight. Shout out Poppin' Paul Jackson, who also said that immortal line.
Do I know who that is?
Yeah, he's in Big Brother Canada too. Do you remember?
Is he old?
Yeah, old and nuts.
No hair.
No hair, that's the one. Yeah. He went, I'm going to be the villain.
Did you go first week?
Yeah, very much. I convicted him, actually.
Reggie's pitching to Taras. He said he thinks she can win again. It's about what's best for me and what's best for the soul of this place.
Oh.
Once he started to talk like that, I was like, okay.
I was too. I wrote around there, is he going to get rid of Brenton? And then a bit later on, they did Brenton going, there's no way I'm going. And I was like, Brenton's going. It was like one of those. Brenton advised Taras to keep Reggie. Why? I didn't understand that.
I've written Brenton is pitching for Reggie.
What? I didn't get that, did you?
Advising Taras to keep Reg and have an opportunity to beat her.
I didn't get that.
Brenton said he wanted it to be a newbie, an intruder, and an OG final.
Why?
This must be because Brenton, in his heart of hearts, believes he can beat Taras and Reggie in the final.
Lol.
Because what else would you say?
I didn't get that.
Unless Brenton saw Reggie needed it and wanted her to have it, genuinely.
Maybe. I've put, is he trying to get rid of Johnson? Is he finally playing the game? He's playing the game now. Taras said, it's easier to beat you than Johnson to Brenton. How rude. Although, true.
As in the final?
I think Taras is going to get rid of Brenton because he thinks Reggie and Johnson deserve it more. Right, she had a tissue there. He's snivelling.
Oh, I've just sprayed nasal spray.
Your manners have absolutely gone out the window.
Well, it's breathing or spraying nasal spray. Which one is it?
Well, neither. Keep breathing, Gaz.
Thanks, Farmer Dave. Brenton is pitching that he's easier to beat than Johnson. That was his pitch as well.
I mean, he's
also
right.
True.
Yeah, he's right. Johnson being entitled as usual. Making it to the top 3 is my dream. This means more to me than anyone else.
So much more than me.
I don't think it means more to you than Reggie, who was literally in like one of the first series.
No. It means more to Johnson. I'm sorry.
And has 20 years of history with the show. Oh, just because you started watching it when you were a toddler, like, so what? So did a million other people, you know. So did we. Oh no, we didn't. I was like 20.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I was
you
young.
Were a child,
I was
at least.
young, but not that young.
How
old is Johnson now? 25?
I don't know. Taras said, "My resume is good, but it could be better." And he said to Johnson, "You're so good at this game. What has Johnson actually done that's so good?" Taras is inspired by Johnson being a good family man. Johnson stomped to the diary room and was feeling like shit.
It's gone from tippy toes to stomping. Taras said, what's his voice? Whatever I decide.
Whatever I decide.
I love you. And I hope you don't take it bad. If it's bad, and I know you're a good family man, and that inspires me too. It's like, what?
I like your Taras impression. It's quite good.
I've written Eesh.
Family man. Hey, he's not a family man. A family man's like a dad with 2 kids. A family man is not someone who has parents. That's everyone. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I've written Johnson storm into the diary room.
There you go.
He's feeling shit. His pitch was shocking, and he'll definitely take me out.
Well, he was wrong. Wrong about that again. Yet more bad gameplay by Johnson.
Big Brother did the usual, which I quite like when Big Brother goes, "Yeah, but there's still this." He said to Johnson,
"Oh yeah,
there's still an eviction ceremony, Johnson."
Oh yeah, and then Johnson was like, "Right, yeah, I forgot about that," and then kind of got up and was like motivated, wasn't he?
Well, not as much as when Danny Hayes read his own biography in the diary room.
That was good. So at the eviction room, whatever it's called, have you got Sonia's outfit?
Mesh involved. Look at that, sexy.
Oh,
I also got the eviction outfits too.
Brenton's favourite shirt, a scrappy silk one.
Shirt.
Reggie looks nice in a white outfit. Johnson's worn that same fucking shirt about 3 evictions in a row. No, Johnson.
Is it the black shirt?
No, Brenton's got the black shirt. Bronson's got this fucking, I don't know, shirt with a flower on. It's hideous.
The parrot, I think.
But the best fashion of all, you haven't got pictured there.
Who's that?
Taras in a kimono.
Oh, God. And like some floaty pants.
Yeah. I was saying to Jack, if you had to dress like Johnson or Taras for the rest of your life, who would you choose? And he chose Johnson. He said, you can't go around Essex looking like Taras. You're going to get battered.
I mean, yeah, I would say Johnson too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I'd say Taras. At least he's got flair. Johnson dresses diabolical.
Do you know what I want to say? Reggie's shoe game is strong. She chooses a good shoe. A lot of wraparound. Oh yeah, straps.
The gladiator sandals.
They look great on her. I don't think most people can pull it off. I don't know.
Reggie looked very good at the finale also, but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
She scrubs up.
She scrubs up very well. She's not that old, Reggie. You just think she is because she's been around for so long.
Yeah, because she was on Big Brother in 1946.
Yeah. Sonia said 21 housemates step through those doors or whatever it was.
Yeah, 11. So I had a problem. You know I'm not good with numbers. I was like, hang on. I was trying to note it down. I was like, trying to keep up. 11 newbies, 8 OGs. I said to Dan, that's already 28 people. It can't be. My numbers are so bad. He was like, don't ever let anyone hear you say that. Well, I just said it out loud.
Well, it's not the worst thing you've done so far on this podcast tonight.
Tonight? Oh.
Yeah, tonight.
Look, farting is a bodily function as well.
Not
just
on
like going bald. Why have you opened that door?
Because it's fucking boiling hot.
It's cold.
Here. Are you joking?
Anyway, it's 11 newbies, 8 OGs, 2 intruders. Not Sonia with the false facts about winning twice in the world, too. The first winner in the world. First person to win twice in the world.
What was that false facts thing? Someone said in BBUS. Was that the thing with the snake? The false facts?
Was it?
Like a rap or something. I can't remember what it was. People will know what I'm talking about.
False facts sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a BBUS thing.
Brenton said, no intruder has made it this far. Is that also a false fact?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone officially called intruder. An intruder has. So, this wine is quite nice. We're drinking pink rosé today that Lindsay got as a gift. Is it expensive? Did you check the price?
No, I didn't.
I always Google the price when I get given a bottle.
Lagiosa.
Lagiosa. Where's it from? Italy.
I don't know. Etamarosa. Rosea Brut.
La Gio.
Gioiosa. Better than that fucking black and white label you brought with you. You tight ass.
Well, it's £6.50. The one you've got is a $9.99 bottle from Waitrose. That's why it's good shit.
Oh, posh. Very posh.
The one we're drinking right now, it's nice.
Cheers to my old workplace.
Johnson said, that being said,
this
decision is based on your heart. What is your heart telling you?
It would hurt to go forth in this style of game, someone said.
Oh, go forth. I was hearing go forth.
The style of game is surely relevant to the placement. I know why. Because at least if you're in the final three, you have the hope for 6 months that you might win, right?
Yeah.
But if you go fourth, it's like, it's all over.
Yeah.
Taras said, do I do what's best for me? Well, yeah.
Of course.
Or should I do who deserves it the most? Well, do you want the money or not?
250k would mean having an opportunity to have a home. Oh, this is Reggie already. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, yeah.
Reggie said 250k would mean having an opportunity to have a home for her kids. She said being blind is nearly impossible to get a job because you're put in a box. Anything else from what she said?
Yeah, that's what I've got, she said.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I've heard, and I've learned this from stuff that Tully's said. I don't know if it's to us or somewhere else, and stuff Reggie's said on morning shows and things. She's on like a state pension.
Oh, is she on like disability benefits, is she?
But they call it a pension.
Oh, it's probably the same thing.
But she can't be like, she's not pension age.
No, it must be disability benefits.
Yeah, I think so.
Johnson said, "You're the biggest physical player who ever walked the Big Brother stage." He was kissing Teressa's ass. Johnson then said, if little 8-year-old me could blah, 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 blah. And Teresa said, it's a 250,000k decision. And the next thing I've written is, I feel like I blinked and missed Brenton's speech.
I got it.
Okay, please.
I think. I've written, Brenton has to follow that, what Reggie said about not being able to get a job, buying a home for a family, and being put in a box because of a disability. Brenton now has to say, I wore googly eyes and had flowery nipples. He said he's a smart player and he knows the stats and who can and can't win. Do what's best for you and I'll love you whatever. So does that mean, i.e., I know I can't win?
I'm not sure. Do you know what he should have said?
What?
My housemates have no idea how hard I've been playing. I just can't believe I got away with it. Imagine if he had actually said that at the end. I would have been like, I mean, that might have saved him if he just said that.
Johnson also said, this is not the four walls for me. This is everything.
Everything. Taras hams it up in the diary room.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost for words, hey?
My heart is in turmoil. I honestly don't know what he's going to do. I've written there. Did you? What did you think he was going to do right then?
Who's he allowed to get rid of? Anyone? Reggie?
Anyone he likes. Reggie, Brenton.
That's it, innit?
Or Johnson.
He gets to choose who goes.
Yeah, who goes? Taras decides.
I was so worried for Reggie I couldn't see past it. And you can see from the amount of exclamation marks that I've written that I was so excited. I've written, Brenton, yes!
As soon as he said that thing about the soul, I've got to do what's good for the soul of the house. As soon as he said that, I thought, it's Brenton, because Brenton didn't deserve to be in the final three.
No.
And that was that. You're right there, Dan.
Yeah. I don't know, did Brenton say great move? I guess he did.
Yeah, Brenton said great move. Brenton went out really weird, I've written.
Brenton believes it's a great move because he's such a strategic player and housemates don't know.
Yeah, he should have told them before he left.
I was in the bunker.
Oh, Johnson made it all about himself as usual. Johnson, basically could barely conceal his glee that he'd made it. I was talking to Jack.
Well, rightly so.
I was talking to Jack about that. I was in the bunker thing and saying, do you remember that Auntie Garth guy who's going, no, who?
You don't remember Auntie Garth?
You didn't remember? Honestly, we were cracking up about it.
He bought the t-shirt.
Honestly. Don't you think Brenton went out with... I can't remember what he did.
He said to Johnson, you've got this, bro.
Oh, yeah. And Brenton said, big brother, I love you. Still going on about the challenge. Who is? Then there was lights in the back garden leading to one bottle of champagne. And then they all... That's a baby crying.
Is that a baby or an animal?
It's a baby. There's a baby just there. I hear it every day. It's a baby, I can assure you. It's a baby.
It is a child. Why are the children awake? It's late.
Because it's a fucking baby. Babies cry all hours of the day and night, idiot. What do you think of this? The lights leading to one bottle of champagne and then they just all leave.
It is what it is, isn't it? And it ain't what it ain't. Like, they put some fireworks out. They make it feel like an occasion.
Do you know what it reminded me of?
No. The recorded live finale last year.
No.
What?
Season 8, Big Brother Canada, when they all sort of left one by one because of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
It reminded me of that.
Did you leave last?
No.
Johnson got
left,
to leave last.
That's what I said. Johnson got the Sheldon
you're right.
place.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to big up Johnson. Taras went like... that's not translating on a podcast.
I can see you doing it, and this is exactly what you did. Yeah. Dancing out like Dr. Robotnik.
In front of the pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnson got like the winner's edit there. Oh, gotta give him something in, yeah.
Wait, it was Taras doing the arms, right?
Yeah, Taras. Yeah.
I felt like it was kind of Big Brother to let him be the last person out, because that probably
meant a lot to
him. But I would have liked to have seen Reggie go out last, but that's probably a risk.
Yeah.
Didn't she need someone to help her? She actually walked down the corridor by herself.
Oh, yeah. I think she can walk down the corridor, all right.
Yeah.
It's just, shit. Do you think they'll actually get rid of this format now? Because, the final three, Alfie knew about them from day one. It's like... It's not just Alfie either. It's like, this format don't work. What more do you need to say? The end.
I don't think they're going to change it.
Why not?
Because they've created this idea that this is a better... Not even about, like, it being a better show, but a better way for them to make the show.
Oh, right. Well, never mind us poor sods who have to watch the fucking thing.
Like, if you think about, like, a live Big Brother, there's a lot of work involved with, like... excuse me. There's, like, a lot of work involved with delivering the product every night from the last 24 hours, right? Yeah. But now I just feel like God knows how long it takes them to make it, but like to labour over it for like 8 months just seems unnecessary as well. They can control the narrative in this version more than they can in the old one. And I don't know why they want more control over the narrative, because I like reality TV to be real. But,
God.
I don't think they're going to want to let go of that amount of control they've got now.
Oh,
For example, we heard from Tully, and listen to that podcast if you haven't already.
Yeah.
About splicing in footage from week 2, far down the line, and
splicing in a line from season 10.
I don't know how they were allowed to do that.
That was a real shocker. That was so interesting. What?
The cat was just rubbing his
teeth on your finger.
On my finger, yeah. Is that normal?
Yeah, he does do that sometimes, yeah. But Towie was like desperate for Gaz to give him some fish early, even though Gaz didn't have any, because last time Gaz was here, he had fish. Towie was demanding more.
I've never seen a cat beg like that.
No, it's weird. Yeah, so...
I wish it would go back. I am fine for them to, like, keep this look and feel. But just make it live. It's better for us, and it's better for, surely, Big Brother, really.
Gaz is getting headbutted now.
I feel like quite embraced by the cat today.
He loves you. Thinks you've got more fish in your pocket. Should we do the finale then, or do you need a break?
Oh, yeah, we can do the finale. Sure. I don't think I've got many notes, because I tend to just sort of like try to watch it and actually let it wash over me a bit.
Fair enough.
Although I did make some sort of catch-up notes.
Well, I can talk us through it if you want.
All right.
So there was an actual crowd there, for starters.
But didn't you think they were still using the canned crowd music noise? It didn't sound quite real.
I felt like they were trying to recreate the
Tully
old...
and Tim's season.
Yeah, the old feel, like with the pyrotechnics and that, but it didn't work. Is that a thing that they were, or did you just think the same?
I mean, visually it looked very similar.
Yeah,
it had
like the little
runway,
yeah.
Which was, I mean, obviously it's age old.
Yeah, where they come out.
Reggie went down one too.
Yeah.
But like, did they have... Because you watched 2013 recently. Did they have indoor pyrotechnics in that studio?
Yeah.
The lighting was awful. Did you think this?
No.
So as they came out, they were all like underlit, you know, like...
Oh, yeah. I couldn't see... I didn't feel like the angle was very good when they came out.
I couldn't recognise anyone from the way they were illuminated. They were just like trolls walking down this bridge. And I was like, who is that? Like, all these people. And I had a really high definition file. Yeah. I was like, who is that? I couldn't recognise them.
That's bad. Yeah, it was like they were trying to make it something... It's like, you can't half-ass this. Like you said...
They're trying to trick the audience that it is the old Big Brother that you love, and it isn't.
But it ain't. So don't fool us like that.
In fact, I saw someone's stories, and I could hear Estelle going. They were backstage, and they were like looking out over the eye, and the chairs and that, and she was like, "Oh, I'm getting 2013 vibes," and it really was. Like even the colour scheme, purple and everything, was quite reminiscent of that series.
I think Jack said something like the graphics as well were similar. And they had really weird music. Did you notice the music as well?
The music was horrendous.
Wasn't it strange?
Big Brother Australia needs a theme tune.
Yeah, it was...
You need a good tension bed, and they didn't have a good tension bed.
The music they have on the actual episodes is so dramatic, and then they had this like
some sort of like
weird like
ukulele,
Tetrisy
I don't know what
music.
it was.
It was strange. It didn't go.
The tension music for the announcement of the winner was the worst. There was no tension there. You need like a heartbeat type scenario.
Shout out X Factor.
That is good. That is strong. That is the strongest tension music in the business.
I don't think they used to leave it too long. It's just like, it's too long. It's too long. Just tell us. That's good. Now, can we talk about Sonia's outfit? Because I was not liking the finale outfit. After all her looks, this was not it.
She was wearing what Jules should have worn on her eviction. It's the look that Jules wanted. Yeah. Sonia's gone like, fuck you, Jules. I'm going to run with that look. This is a proper ABBA 70s.
Silver pantsuit.
Yeah.
Jack said it looks like something you make with pipe cleaners and sequins at lower school.
I mean, I didn't mind it, but it wasn't maybe as like space age given what she usually wears. She looked better on the launch than she did on the finale.
Yeah, it wasn't good. So then, did they get the newbies out first and then the oldies, something like that?
I got a...
Go on.
Just at the top of the show, Sonia sort of did a... Who's going to win? Will it be Reggie? And the crowd went fucking wild.
And then it was just silence for the other two. Yeah.
No, it was such a foregone conclusion at that point.
Bad.
Weird lighting, making everyone look like a troll. Return of the Long Walkway is nice, though. I think the newbies came out first. I've read Alicia has been media trained. She was like, 21 years of Big Brother, and we're back with a live audience. And the crowd went there. They must have been taught how to like react, like get the crowd to react to them.
How cringe!
I didn't mind it.
I was happy to see Dave again.
Yeah, then the OGs came out.
Dave is probably my standout star of the season.
Really?
Don't you just think he's just like a weird character? Just like don't know what day of the week it is, bless him. I am actually quite tempted.
Heart of Gold, though.
I'm quite tempted to watch his series.
I would really like to watch. Quite a bit of old BBAU after this.
Seeing how naive he is in...
Music to Alfie's ears.
Seeing how naive he is in this series. Can you imagine how naive he must have been back in his series? He must have been like, very unassuming and, I don't know, just sweet, I'd imagine. Because he's very sweet now. He just seems like a lovely person.
Do we know how far he got?
He won.
No, he's not a winner.
Didn't he?
I don't think so.
Trevor won. Reggie won.
Yeah. TM was a winner, but everyone else was
He must have got far. It must have been like final 3 or something like that.
You'd think, to be asked back.
I mean, they literally had it in the bottom corner.
Yeah, I never really looked.
No. I don't want to. I'd rather not know.
Better if you're going to watch it.
Yeah, better not to know.
I tell you what, though, Dave is hair inspiration, isn't he?
Don't you think Dave looks good? Fucking good.
He's kind of sexy in a way.
Yeah, he is. He looks good. He's got a very strong look and he seems very confident in himself and who he is. Even though he is like a bit naive and a bit doolally, like he's I don't know, he's like a unique character basically, which is what you want.
Do you think he smells a bit musty though?
What, from being down the farm?
Yeah.
Like Jack's stripy t-shirt I gave you to wear because you felt
that smelled damp.
How rude. Gaz comes round here, fucking checking my wine glasses for lipstick stains, moaning when I give him something to wear to keep him warm, and then he farts on the podcast. I mean, says it all. Fucking says it all.
But yeah, no, I do like Dave, and I'm really grateful for Dave and Reggie's friendship. I think that was like, I'm happy for them to have it, and I'm happy that we got to watch it as well.
Yeah.
Like when he left, and he and Reggie had like their last night together.
Yeah,
I thought that was a really nice Big Brother moment.
Yeah, I wish we'd had him for longer.
Now let's talk about the other OGs coming out.
Oh, I love this whole section.
The outfits.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Which outfit are we talking about?
Well, I don't think we can not talk about Tim's outfit. Tim he'd upgraded the guy liner to a full-on eyeshadow look. Was it?
Yeah, eyeshadow, a crown, big
Spikes.
shoulder pads. He did have the skeleton
leggings,
which is
a new form,
a callback,
bit of a throwback.
Yeah, Tim was channeling Christopher Biggins for me, which
I think he was a bit more Brandon Flowers.
Well, Brandon Flowers meets Christopher Biggins.
And I think Adam Lambert as well.
Yeah. Well, it was an odd choice.
It was a Luke.
Yeah.
So did you see his wings that he wasn't allowed to wear?
I heard him talking about it on his podcast.
Reason being, they were too big, so they block out people's faces behind.
Put Brenton behind him, no problem. Yeah.
For me, the look didn't quite work.
Yeah.
I feel like Tim should have just...
I think it was because he was suddenly clean shaven. I feel like in the house he had a beard. And then suddenly...
Wait, he did have a beard?
He did. And then to see him clean shaven, but then with the makeup on, it was like, it was just...
On.
He did. He had a beard in the house.
Did he keep the beard all the way?
He came in with a longer beard and then he just cut it, I think, and just had stubble, did he? I'm not
Because
sure
I remember
now.
seeing the shot of him in the back of the car with Reggie with the beard for the first time and going, ooh.
Yeah, it was a bit
like
too much beard. Oh, we can't win, can we?
We can't.
Do we like Tim as a beardy man, or do we like Tim as a damey woman? Who knows? Look, I am happy to see.
He's still a man.
I am happy to see Tim embrace. I know he's still a man. Shut up. I'm happy to see Tim embracing his sexuality and his identity and just having fun with it. Why not?
Why not? I just think the makeup artist did him dirty.
Yeah, to be fair, I couldn't. When he was speaking, I couldn't quite tear my eyes off of him.
That's not unusual. It's not unusual.
But was there anyone else's looks that Tully looked really good? Not to be biased, but
she did.
She looked very good.
But I have to say,
go on.
Look of the night for me.
Oh,
Oatsana Layla.
Oh yeah, what was she wearing?
A sort of like geometric, sort of Art Deco style long dress where cut no arms, but like just so long, and it was white and black, like monochrome, kind of like diamondy. And her hair was just like she's got so much hair. She just looked incredible.
Really?
You know that? Have you seen Disney's Hercules?
No. I know what Hercules looks like.
Do you know what the woman in it looks like?
No.
She's got like a lot of hair and a long flowing dress.
Like her.
It's just the way she was like sat. In fact, this blanket, me in this blanket, it's just like all...
Oh, like a toga.
All of the dress had just like falling off of the stool, and she just looked incredible. And I felt like poor Layla. She had that moment where she had that real epic overcoming of the jump. Oh yeah,
she did.
And I don't think we know the full story about Layla in that house.
She got screwed over. Estelle looked good as well.
I wasn't sure about Estelle's look, because I'm a real fan of Estelle's general aesthetic, but I felt like I get it, it was like a sort of statement power suit, but I don't think it showed off the best of Estelle.
Okay. I can't remember what anyone else was wearing.
I feel like everyone else was probably just suited and booted. JC was dressed like a science teacher.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure about that.
It's
That's
a bit like
sort of
the
tweed,
crowd.
wasn't it? Yeah.
The IT crowd.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, JC didn't look good actually. Johnson, I thought actually did look alright. Taras actually had, well, that was an interesting outfit.
Taras shouldn't have been allowed to wear that, given that Sonia was wearing trouser suit as well, like a play suit. Taras was very much like a Harry Styles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Gender bending.
Yeah. Bejeweled, studded, not studded, but diamante.
Yeah.
Elvis type look, wasn't it?
Not Elvis again.
I don't think... I want to know, because you think to last year, Marley's dad made his suit.
Oh, yeah.
Christina was wearing Adriana's dress that she, lent her, whatever. And then SJ had some sort of, jumpsuit, looked like a sack of potatoes.
I have no idea who Adriana is.
Adriana?
Who's
Danny's...
that?
The
older woman. Yeah,
Danny's mate.
Yeah, I remember now.
She was like a
Blonde.
personal shopper or whatever.
Yeah.
She lent
I can picture
Christina that dress. So I'm wondering, where did these looks come from for the finalists? Did Taras, was he put in that by side?
No,
because
no, they did choose it themselves because I heard Tim talking about going shopping for his outfit on his podcast. So.
But you thought the finalists might get special treatment.
Oh, the finalists. Oh, maybe. Reggie looked really good.
Because Taras's outfit didn't look like something you get off the peg, does it?
No, but then he's, fashionable anyway, so he probably... Well, not fashionable. Well, you know what I mean. He's into fashion, so he probably had it handmade.
You know what? He was wearing that jumper the whole time. The blue one that said Palace on it.
Yeah.
Palace is an expensive brand.
Is it? Well, he's posh.
Yeah.
I figured that one out. So anyway, now we had...
What was Drew wearing?
What was he wearing?
I don't know.
I can't even
Nothing
remember.
of note. Drew was he off his...
Was he wearing his old Riot t-shirt again?
Was he like...
What? Was he
drunk
acting...
a lot backstage?
Oh, was he?
He wasn't making any sense.
I know, he was making sense.
Was he?
So I'll tell you what he fucking said. Very uncalled for what he said. So Sonia goes, the love triangle, blah, 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 and then they were on about that.
I have to say, what I will say, that section, I just think, obviously, I am slightly biased at the moment, but I felt like it was it really fucked Tully over.
Yeah.
And it was like, we want, not just Tully. Drew, Sam and Tully were all fucked over by that entire section. Imagine how done they are with this storyline, which obviously, I felt it from Sam as well.
Yeah,
Sonia asking what happened.
Oh, I know.
I just feel like Big Brother should know better. These people don't want to talk about this.
Yeah,
it doesn't make good TV.
That's what people want to hear about, so... Listen,
Tully came out of this whole section best. Is that what I will say?
I need to tell you exactly what happened because it's important. So Sonia goes, there's a little bit of tension. And Drew went, looks like I've been signing up to the wrong show. I.e., like, why you always getting a girl and like you should be on a dating show kind of thing. But then he said this analogy. Did you understand this? Because if not, I shall explain it to you.
Tell me what it was because I don't know.
I shall. He said, I used to work in a clothes store and I didn't like the clothes, but you just get used to what you're looking at. He's saying, I don't really fancy Sam or Tully, but there's no other choice when you're in the Big Brother house. So I just went out with them.
What a shitty thing to say.
That is what he's fucking saying.
I remember him saying that.
That is what that means.
Do you know what I thought it meant?
Go on. Unless I'm completely wrong. That is what I read that to mean, yeah.
I thought it meant he was just like enjoying the customers that were there, like picking up girls in the clothes shop.
I'm sure that was happening as well. That's what he's saying. He's saying...
Can you say that again?
Yeah, he said, I used to work in a clothes shop, but I didn't like the clothes there, but you just get used to what you're looking at.
That's a low blow.
Ain't that horrible?
Why would you say that?
That bastard. Sam sat there being dignified, and you know I don't like Sam. She sat there like, we broke up, blah, blah, blah. We live in different parts of the country.
It didn't really work out.
Saying, same thing, that Tully is like very polite and respectful to him. Sam was the exact same way. And then he comes out and says that.
Yeah.
Even Tim said on his podcast, Drew made a bit of a joke that didn't go down too well. That was just... Drew. Oh dear.
It's an interesting thing to even come up with in your mind.
It is, yeah. It's just like, just no.
Also, on the spot, on live TV.
Maybe that's where he got that T-shirt that says Riot on it, or Problem Child, in that clothes shop. So that was just pathetic anyway. Sam said, we'd live in different cities. Sonia then asked Tully, are you still in love with Drew?
Why does Sonia do that?
Fuck? What is this, Jeremy Kyle?
I just think...
She knows Tully's there with her boyfriend.
Yeah, that was very unfair.
I
actually think Sonia...
It was pathetic, actually.
It didn't make Sonia look good.
No.
I feel like for Sonia's integrity, she shouldn't be asking stupid questions like that.
Does Sonia actually have any integrity, though?
Well...
It's just like... And Tully didn't. And Tully goes, "Oh, my boyfriend's over there." But Tully shouldn't have to say, "Oh, I've got a boyfriend. I've got a boyfriend. All right,
No, exactly.
That's why I don't fancy Drew." Like Tully's been broken up with Drew for I don't know 8 years or something.
Exactly.
7-8 years. That was just so.
And there was
stupid.
never really There was never really anything to suggest that she was in love. There's a whole to love and be in love, right?
Yeah.
That's two different things, no?
They were both in love when they were going out together back in the day. They haven't been in love for a long time. This, whole I love you thing on the show, yeah, they love each other as friends, and I don't think they even do that anymore. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's happened since. I'm curious to know, though. I saw someone say on Twitter that they'd unfollowed each other, so I'm curious to know what happened there.
Right.
Maybe we can find out,
I just thought it was not right of Sonia to throw that spotlight.
Oh, it's pathetic.
On Tully.
Don't you think? It's just that's it. It was the same thing that Tully was saying to us on the podcast. That's all she's bloody reduced to, this storyline with Drew. It's not just about that.
And it's a bigger thing than that. That could affect Tully in so many ways. That could make her boyfriend feel so many things as well.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so insensitive and weird that Sonia had even agreed to ask it.
It kind of led weight, not that it needed to the stuff that Tully was saying to us in the interview, about the Big Brother sort of, winding her up about Drew and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's just bollocks basically. So then we had this Josh thing. Oh, this was juicy as well.
Josh got a lot of airtime. It was a very early boot.
He seemed a bit drunk as well. He goes, "You approached me to make some good TV. You like good TV?" And I said, "Oh, aren't these all these Big Brother people has-beens?" Then he said he only went in to spend time with Sam because he couldn't have seen her otherwise because of COVID. Can you believe he was allowed to say all of that? I didn't know it was a live show, so...
He already said he was going to say some shit on the final ages
I'm surprised
ago.
that she went to him, though, and let him say it. Like, yeah.
Quite.
What did you think of that?
Tully said the same thing on her live.
Yeah.
It reminded me of the fact that this guy had said, the only way I'm doing your show is if you put this girl in with me, and how irresponsible that actually is on Big Brother's part.
Yeah.
It's psycho behaviour.
Yeah, Sam's not got good taste in men, has she, retrospectively?
I mean, the current examples aren't great.
Then Estelle was on her moral high horse again.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Estelle's still hurt. This is the thing. Sonia started poking around this issue, didn't she? And it's clearly not a resolved issue.
No.
And she's obviously not that okay with Tim still.
Sonia brought up the Twitter feud, which I thought was interesting. Have you got nothing here?
Oh, sorry.
Because I all I've written is this is entertaining, and I'm surprised they're saying this shit. This is what we came here for. But then I failed to write down a single fucking thing that they said.
Okay, well, I haven't written stuff down either.
Perfect.
I wrote that Drew was trying to be funny and failing, but now I understand what he was actually saying. Are
we being funny, Mummy?
Awkward pushing the relationships, yeah. This is already a shit show, I've written. Tully the only one coming out this well. Farmer Dave's North Korea blunder.
Oh yeah.
Kim Jong-un ruler. And he said in the Big Brother house you have a Kim Jong-un ruler and the same diet as North Korea Korea too. I thought, fucking hell. Yeah, I've heard tuna and spinach is popular there too. I just was like, really? Is he going there? It was just weird. Not okay.
That's Dave, isn't it? You know what he's
Kamikaze. Tim is digging out Josh. Josh looks like the Joker. Anything else about the
only thing I've got is Dave said about Reggie, we're two similar people. We both come from Channel 10.
That was fun. That was good.
Oh, God. And he said Reggie brought the energy of the old times. I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think people brought along the cardboard cutouts of Johnson's faces, or Ted handed them out to the crowd?
They were Reggie was walking down, people pushing a Johnson cut in her face. So just let the woman walk down the gangway.
I only saw Johnson faces. I didn't see Reggie.
It must be his fans.
Oh, God.
Because you probably can't bring a big banner these days.
Nah.
Take a little print out of Johnson's face, that's fine.
Dear me. Reggie's best bits, she looks the same now as then. She even has the same highlights in her hair. Reggie's wearing an eye necklace, I noted.
Oh, yeah.
How many days has Reggie spent in the house all in all? I missed it as Jack was busy slagging off Davina.
Wasn't it like 158 or something?
Something like that. Because I was saying, the host there has the same energy as Davina, and Jack was like, oh, God. Reggie then said, I'm a past winner and a very loved one, which I thought sounded a bit smug.
She's not wrong.
Reggie likes going into a house with different people and meeting different characters. Didn't seem like it. OGs only. I'll shut that door in a second.
She said that people love her because she's an Aussie battler. Well, that was her old school thing, wasn't it?
Down-to-earth Aussie battler. Sonia then said you would be the first person in Australia to win BB
Sonia's
twice.
corrected her facts.
Yeah, someone's had a word in her ear. I joined the Twitter thing that was about that, like, the Reggie first 2-time winner, and then people going, then someone said to me, well, they meant in Australia, and I said, they said the world. I was like, getting involved in the comments.
What, fighting the Australians?
No, yeah, fighting them.
Isn't there someone in Brazil that's won like 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of other people. Yeah, someone took Big Brother Wiki, I think, posted the pictures of the other 2-time winners. Some of them look right weird. I don't know how they won once, let alone twice. Tully said Reggie bleeds Big Brother. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Someone who said Reggie bleeds Big Brother.
Tully said it.
Tully.
Keep bleeding, keep bleeding. Reggie has been doing magazines and so forth.
I've read one of those magazine articles of Reggie. She said she wants to do BBUK.
The golden days of the magazine deal.
She said, I heard Big Brother UK's coming back. I'd like to do that.
Tim wants to do that, no. Sonny said the lines aren't open for much longer. To be fair, Johnson and Taras have both been absolutely fucked over in here. Sonia said, there's always room out there for you as a cult leader to Tim. And then Tim was plugging his podcast.
That was a good idea.
Don't say that. I got the number one podcast in the country. Hold on, Tim's gone Cockney. Has Johnson got brown hair? We've discussed that. Johnson's best bit is...
I've written that Lulu thinks cats and dogs love each other, like her and Tim. Cats and dogs don't love each other, though.
Cats and dogs fight like cats and dogs.
Drew says we see a watered-down Tim. Am I jumping ahead? In the
No,
section?
I've no idea.
Because there's no rules on the outside world.
Oh, right.
The rules keep Tim in check.
Oh, yeah. He's probably talking about Tim doing drugs and shit, because Tim was on about that on his podcast. Tim was talking about, like, going through, like, a bad time and doing, like, MDMA and doing, like, this, that and the other. So maybe that's what he means. Tim can't get off his nut in the house. I don't know.
Maybe.
I wish I'd timed how long they spoke to Reggie versus how long they spoke to Johnson and Taras. I've got here. Johnson still has the label.
Was it definitely longer, do you think?
I seen it. Johnson still had the label on the bottom of his shoes.
I wrote that down as well.
What do you think about that?
That's a cardinal sin.
The stylist has done him dirty there, because that ain't his fault, is it? Were they hoping to send them back afterwards?
I don't know. In fact, we've both noticed that, though.
Johnson was on about his 103 kilogram body. We looked at how much that was. It sounded quite a lot. I don't think he doesn't look that big. Drew versus Josh. Drew still made me laugh when he admitted he plotted to vote Sam out.
So it was like Drew versus Joel.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. No, Drew versus Josh. Who the fuck's Josh? Oh no, Josh, old peg teeth.
I think it's Joel. The deal section.
Joel. I'm
the
so
whole
glad
deal to get each of his girlfriends out.
I'm so glad one of them went seeing the other, because I can't fathom those two names. Sonia is being sassy.
Sonia is acting like the prosecution. Were you referring to the OGs or the girlfriends? Drew admits that it was the girlfriends and says that he should have made the deal with Alicia because she wouldn't have dogged him out.
Taras's best bit was...
Hang on, I've written not Sonia asking Joel why he didn't kiss Alicia.
Oh no, we know why. Didn't get the urge, did he? That's what he said. Taras's one main best bit was Tim calling him a woke John Lennon. That was his one and only best bit.
What I did find interesting about Taras's section was that he basically admitted, and they showed a VT where it sort of highlighted it, that he'd been losing comps intentionally at the start and holding back. And we never really we said in the past, like, people don't really throw comps in BBAU. But, like, he was doing it, but we didn't know about it.
You're right. I've written here, Taras with the Kevy-Wevy strategy, because that's what Kevy-Wevy did season 5. Taras, a self-proclaimed galactic Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, I've written that and put a screen cap of it.
Oh yeah, then the thing about him doing the beanbag toss at home. Is JC going to a wedding later over it?
Taras said there are a lot of mirrors in the Big Brother house, but there's not anymore. Taras loves money, but he hasn't been thinking of it. He doesn't count his chickens in the basket. Apparently, it's chickens in the biscuits.
But isn't it, don't count your chickens till they hatch? That's what we say in a civilised country. Yeah. What's with all the mullets in Australia is the next thing I've written.
Who's got the mullets?
Like, all the people in the audience. Everyone's got a mullet. Then we had the pillow toss redux with Lara. She said we didn't get to see all of Taras. Oh, did we not get to see him?
How many other things can you think of that you'd rather have seen than the pillow toss?
Quite a few.
Like Brenton perhaps talking about almost making the final?
Well, what was left to say?
He didn't get a word in.
Alicia, I mean, she lasted a decent amount
I will
of time.
say, Alicia's hair looked quite good.
It did look good, actually. If he wins, he's giving
Did Gabby even get a word? No.
Gabby? Who?
Yeah. She didn't get a word in.
Who? Johnson said if he wins, he's giving it all to his parents.
I'm sorry, Lara got... Is her name Lara?
Yeah.
A whole section where she got to stand up and flip a pillow. Who's directing this shit?
DFS. Listen, Johnson said if he wins, he's going to give it all to his parents. Taras said,
thank God he didn't win.
Taras said, if I win, I'm going to give my brother $20, which I actually thought was quite funny.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he say he was going to give something to his brother? Has Johnson even got a brother?
No, Johnson said he was going to give it all to his family. Reggie said she was doing it for the OGs as the last OG standing. I hate the families being on stage.
Yeah, wait, he says giving his brother 125 grand, Johnson said.
Oh. And
Taras why Taras made that joke about $20 or whatever it was. That was quite good, actually. I wonder if they'd pre-prepared that.
Taras can be quite funny. I hate the families being on stage.
Yeah, Reggie said she played an honest game, apart from what I did to Taras at the end.
Now I've written in capital letters, Johnson has loved BB since he was a little boy.
Is that because it was the first time you'd heard it?
First time he'd ever mentioned it.
Yeah, I'm really against this family and friends on the stage.
Oh yeah, and then Sonia goes to Reggie's daughter. Oh, what did you enjoy about
God,
it?
Poor girl. She froze.
She went, oh, I don't know. Oops. Taras is honoured to know her son has been on BB. Whose son?
His mum. She's honoured about it.
Why?
She started answering one question. He was like, that's not the question. And she was like, oh.
Oh, yeah. I've written, why are Taras's family all deaf? Now I know why.
Why?
Because they couldn't hear what Sonia was asking. They were both like, what? What? The mum was like, what? And then the brother was like, what? It's like, we ain't got all night. Get on with it.
He said, now you know why, but why is it?
Because, I put why are.
Oh.
Stop snuggling under that blanket. We can't hear. I'll shut that door in a minute. God.
Shut that door.
It fucking is not cold. It's in the middle of a heat wave.
Taras's mum is answering another question. An extremely awkward brother I've written. Reggie won. That's the end of the notes for the series.
But Sonia said, remember, Big Brother is always watching.
Did she?
Yeah, that's what she said at the end.
She's not wrong.
And Jack was like, don't even try it. Because Jack is...
Did she do that?
No.
Hand over eyes.
Honestly, Jack gets so excited about that bit. It's too much. Are you right, dear? Looking forward to covering BB24?
No, looking forward to going home.
What's wrong with you? Why are you having a meltdown?
It's late. It's been a long week.
It's only 10:30. I did a new job this week. I don't know if I've mentioned it. Hold on, weren't you happy for Reggie?
Oh, I was over the moon.
It was an anticlimax.
Dan and I were hollering and hooting when she won. Yeah, Dan more than me.
Was he?
It's like, yes!
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, I was really pleased.
Jack was over her by that point.
Over Reggie?
Yeah, he was like, oh, I'm sick of hearing about her kids. She didn't deserve to win, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, stop that.
I was just reporting what happened.
How did you feel about it?
I was happy for her.
I felt like it meant... I felt like she needed it the most in terms of the money. And I don't think, like, if Johnson's going to give 125 grand to his brother or whatever it is, he's obviously okay.
Yeah. Hold on, no, that was if he weren't. Oh,
Yeah.
what? You mean he doesn't need it?
Yeah, I mean, like, Reggie really needed it to invest in a foundation for her life.
Yeah.
Johnson was just going to hand some of that money to his brother.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Reggie really, her family are going to benefit from that.
Yeah, they are.
And I saw her talking on this morning show, right? And I need to raise a complaint.
Oh.
Because the presenters on that show are absolutely awful.
Oh.
And the guy was saying, like, they say stupid shit all the time. Like, well, I say all the time, I don't watch it all the time, but I watched 2 different clips of Reggie on that show over 2 consecutive mornings. And on the second time, which was after she'd won, she was on the show with her kids. And they were like, oh, so now your mum's like won was 250 grand. Like, what are you going to ask your mum for? Like, what do you want? What do you want?
I don't know. Is that what the daughter said?
No. The daughter said, like, some clothes, and the boy said, some said some shoes.
Fair enough.
And then the presenter was, like, pushing them to ask for, like, more things. And then,
then the
boy was asking for a PlayStation 5. And it's like, why are you encouraging these kids to suddenly, like, want to crib off their mum because she's now got money? Like, there's going to be enough of that in Reggie's life. Like, you've got money. People will be like, you've got money now. Like, can you buy me this, that, or the other? Yeah. It just felt, like, wrong.
Tone deaf.
To try and encourage the kids to want stuff because their mum's now suddenly got money. It felt really insensitive.
That is weird.
They made a joke about Reggie shouldn't answer any emails from a Nigerian prince.
Oh, no.
And I was like, are these people seriously going to say this on live national television?
That sounds awkward.
Not only is it tone deaf and
yeah.
like inappropriate in terms of like the reference and racism and whatever else, but Reggie was literally scammed. Out of her prize money in the past.
No.
I just thought, why go there and take the shine off of it now? Because talk about insensitive.
God, that's really bad. Yeah.
Can you imagine if someone said that on morning TV here, that shit would be.
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
That would never happen over here. They just sound tone deaf as fuck.
Yeah.
And what was Reggie doing? Just humouring them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What else can she do?
Yeah,
and she's just lovely, and she actually said she's like, oh yeah,
yeah. That's it.
If we got Reggie on, I don't think she'd have much to say about it, do you?
No, I don't think so. Let's get Farmer Dave on. Keep breathing, baby on blast.
Dave would be good. Good chat. But I'd like to know more. I'd like to be better informed
same.
Before we get Dave on.
Same, because I wouldn't know what to ask him at the moment. So, you up for doing a bit of BB24?
Not at all.
Come on,
wait. First off, we've got to wrap BBAU. What I want to say about this is Reggie winning for me tells me that what Australia wants is their old Big Brother back.
Yeah,
and if Channel 7
fair dinkum, far out.
Yeah, Channel 7 are probably not going to listen to it, but
to this
they should know. To what that says about their show.
Yeah.
What it says is your viewers don't give a shit about competitions. They don't give a shit about someone who's a challenge beast.
Yeah,
they don't even give a shit about someone who's lived and breathed Big Brother since they were 8 years old. They give a shit about their sort of down to earth,
their type of person,
Aussie stalwarts, and
Aussie battler.
Yeah. And that's how they need to think about casting the show. Reggie, how old is she?
47, I think.
You know, that's like probably for an average age of a Big Brother winner.
Oh God, old. That'd be well old.
Obviously, she has a previous win on her side.
Yeah.
But like when she was in there first time round, how many years ago? 20 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't like
she looked a lot older.
But it wasn't like she was just resting on her laurels second time round. She was entertaining second time round, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So you know, all you need is someone with a sense of humour and a personality. It ain't that difficult. But you think it was from the way they cast these shows.
It'll be interesting to see what happens next. In terms of format, cast and everything. Because they are slowly changing it every year. Remember last year it was an eviction every night, and that was just like ridiculous. Oh, yeah. We didn't get to know... I mean, we barely knew Mitch too.
Didn't need to.
What are you reaching for?
I was looking for my eye drops.
So yeah, who knows? Maybe there will be changes, but I don't think it's ever going to go back to live.
It might do if it changes channel or whatever.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Not on 7.
This cushion's come undone.
So much interest you've lost.
So what are we gonna do now, my dear?
We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah. What about the emails?
Oh, the BBAU emails.
Yeah.
We'll pause this because I need to get them open.
Okay. Oh, Oops.
Forgot about the emails.
Let's pause. We'll BRB.
We're back with the feedback section for Big Brother Australia finale. Email us to bbbuzzpod@gmail.com to let us know what you think.
Of what?
And we'll talk about it on the US coverage. Laurie sent us a short email. Obviously. Well, I'll be damned, she says. The idiot general public got it right. A fitting ending. They're not necessarily idiot general public in Australia. Ta-ta for now.
Probably.
Lowness to Laurie. Love heart emoji. P.S. Tim looks so different without his beard. And I love Terrace's outfit.
Oh.
More commentary on the outfits.
His outfit did look not...
There was a lot of...
It was stylish.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it really
It was also,
suited.
It was well made.
It was a bold outfit.
It was, yeah.
And I decided to search for it on Twitter, and there was more love for it than I thought. I thought it was going to be all just like people taking the piss.
No, I admire it. I admire the balls of it, really.
Now, Braden. Buckle in, people, because Braden sent us 2 emails, and the first one is long.
Oh, God.
Hey, Lindsay and Gaz. Oh, my God. In fact, OMG. It's already the end of the series, and shocker, Reggie won. Anyways, legend and queen of BBAU did it not once, but twice, and please, Channel 7, get your facts right about how many international people have been 2-time winners. I still kind of get that giddy feeling of a finale, mainly because I was like, surely, with Reggie in the final 3, they wouldn't fuck this up. I think we all knew the end result, but the anticipation of the whole event was more like a wet fart trodden out of your arsehole.
Oh,
on topic.
Braden can tell the future.
I will say the finale had the best cohesive fashion of all 3 series. Sonia just makes outfits look fucking gorgeous on her. I love the sparkles and glitter. Speaking of that, ... Terrace. What a king. He really ate with that outfit. Ate with the outfit.
What?
I need a bottle. Where's my water? Sorry, I'm thirsty.
He really ate with the outfit. Don't eat with the outfit. You might spill something down it and cause a spillage.
Then you can't take it back. You won't get your deposit back from the hire shop. He's actually gorgeous. I do fancy him, lol.
Oh, fair enough.
Reggie looked pretty in that lace dress.
She did look good.
And Johnson looked quite sharp.
Yeah, he did.
Tim channeling Nikki Webster is such a moment. Did you Google that,
Nikki
Webster?
It was a little girl, wasn't it?
Yeah. Same hair, though. Jules, Gabby, Estelle and Tully all looked brilliant as well. Oh, and Dave's Zeus-looking hair. Love heart eyes emoji. Melting face emoji.
Oh.
Someone's got the hots for Farmer Dave.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Keep breathing, Braden. Whoever wrote Sonia's script needs to be fired, stat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And lack of a better team. Do better research. Why are we getting questions to things we already know the answer to? Big examples being Sam and Drew. They literally broke up before 2022 even started. This also goes with the Josh situation. After he said his piece, production was scrambling. But it's like, well, he did speak on the morning show after his eviction. He did speak on this the morning after his eviction episode, which aired just over 2 months ago. Them trying to feed us the Sam/Drully storyline is beyond sad. ATP at this point in brackets. Remember we were like, what's
sad.
ATP?
What was it? At this point.
Do you remember?
Yeah, no.
We sat and ummed and ahed about it on my balcony. ATP,
Must
what
have
does
been
that
drunk.
mean?
Right.
And we couldn't conclude that it meant at this point.
Oh, there you go.
I did like them going down the ramp, even though it looked a little cheap. A nod to the old format.
Yeah.
The one thing that got me the most is that it felt rushed and a whole of nothing at the same time.
It did. Like an hour didn't seem long enough for the finale. No. But maybe that's because I'm used to a padded out finale.
Maybe. We got no words from a number of the housemates, nothing from Gabby, Jules, and even Brenton, who's scathed his way to Final Four.
Braden, we got nothing from Jules, Gabby, or Brenton in the house, let alone out the house.
The thing is, like, on our finales, you'd bring out the ex-housemates, but you wouldn't give them a microphone.
Damn
so
right.
you don't really need to talk to the ex-housemates.
No.
But in this case, it kind of worked because they were the stars that they spoke to.
Yeah, exactly. Ones that
Can you imagine? You wouldn't just bring Tim out and not let him say anything.
No.
He'd never stand for it. They should have brought out the housemates 3 at a time, in order of when they got evicted, and speak about a moment they had in the house.
Oh no, I don't want to see that.
And for people that were more prominent, they could have a little more time. I did like the
I got all night, Brayden, and for your email too.
I did like the diary room chair being on stage last year, and they should have done it again here.
Oh, sorry, it was busy over on BB24 in the backstage boss section.
Look, that gold chair.
Yeah,
That's not the
that's
Australia.
That's our old chair.
It looks like a Canada one. But...
Yeah, not as nice.
I forgot they put that diary room chair on the stage last year.
Weird.
Leading up to the finale, it's just so impressive. Taras winning 7 challenges in a row. Like, oh my god, he's so queen for that. I feel as if Taras played more a Survivor game, which in there it's rewarded. It's rewarded to be ruthless.
So Taras would be good on Survivor.
Whereas in this BBAU, the fans ain't having it. I did find his spat with Reggie flipping on Alicia to be hypocritical. I mean, that's embarrassing, babes. You did that to Tully, and a lesser extent, Estelle.
Thank you, we said that earlier.
You said that. I feel bad for him overall because of the amount of trolling he's gotten. I was happy for Johnson to be in the final 3. The more I saw of him, the more I related to the superfan energy he possesses. I will miss him manically scrambling whenever he's nominated, and I find it kind of campy. Is that like the tiptoe walking?
Yeah, see? You're on the same page here.
Alicia did well, definitely a top contender. Brenton, I've really come full circle with. He has great energy and deserved a bit more screen time. Reggie winning did make the series whole. I found Sonia asking the final 3 for their pleas to be unnecessary, considering who they were up against. Tim confirmed on his podcast that there is a 2023 series and applications were supposed to be announced at the end of the finale. These finales have to be so abrupt with their ending. It's like, the winner is Reggie. Okay, thanks, bye.
We said that.
Huh? Like, that's it? As much as there are fleas with this format, I guess that should be flaws. But there might be fleas too.
Yeah, true.
Especially since now Farmer Dave's left the house. I would like to see another series. It's been great with you lot. Always stay connected to you both.
Aww.
This series has had its iconic moments and whatnot. Also, I did speak on Gabby in the week 8 email and why I stan her.
Oh. Oops.
Too drunk to remember. Nah, is a very Australian exaggeration. It's like saying no. It's like,
What?
no, spelled N-A-U-R,
Oh,
is a
yeah.
very Australian exaggeration. It's like saying no, N-O-U-G-H.
Naught.
Naught.
Hold on.
N-O-U-G-H.
No. Oh, right. No.
Like in dough. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
But in an Australian accent.
No. Like
No.
that. No.
No. No. Oh my god, this is so long. Here's to a BBAU essay. We will come back again for more essays. And it's got the love heart hands emoji. Didn't know that was a thing. Kind regards and much love, Brayden. No surname. Love heart emoji. Love heart emoji. XOXO.
Oh, I've not seen an XOXO for a good 10 years.
However, he's back. Hey.
Guess who's back?
Week 10 finale, week extra. He's got his own side show now.
Extra. Read all about it.
The extra Brayden factor. Hey, Lindsay and Gaz, I forgot one more thing.
Oh,
I voted.
And another thing.
I voted 14 times. How
Nice.
did you do that? It was 1 per email.
Nice.
Because I could. Anything that remotely looked like a valid email account, and they'd accept it. What? Okay, I guess that's a slight typo. But basically, you just use anything that looks like an email account.
Nice.
Clever, Brayden.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good point, because there was no validation via email, anything like that.
Nice.
I don't have that many, by the way. Reggie, 7 votes. Taras, 5 votes. And Johnson, 2 votes.
We might as well have just done 5 on Reggie, 3 on Taras, and 1 on Johnson. It would have been the same amount of effort.
That was quick. That was quick math.
That's true.
You're right.
Maths.
You're right, because
Man's
we
not
cancel
hot.
each other. I loved all 3, but yeah, I'm here for the OG. can't believe how quickly you came up with that. Let's carry on. I'm here for the OG Queen.
You didn't bark it, did you? Oh no!
Just,
Braden, the lack of respect that is being shown to your second email.
No, it's in reference to Braden's last email.
It's disgraceful.
I loved all three, but yeah, I'm here for the OG Queen. It felt right and made sense because she really is that iconic in capitals with the love hearts around the face emoji. Kind regards and much love again. Braden, love heart emoji, love heart emoji. XOXO.
That was sweet. That was very sweet.
Thanks, Braden.
Thank you, Braden.
I'm glad you enjoyed
your emails as long as ever.
Yeah, I'm glad. Do you know what? Braden is an equal opportunities stanner, isn't he?
Yes, he stands everyone.
Newbie with no personality?
Yeah.
Stan.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Queen energy, love them.
Yeah, he doesn't really slag anyone off either. Not like us. He's like the yin to our yang.
Yeah, thanks,
isn't
Braden.
he?
Positive ray of light.
Yeah, that's what we like. Well, not all the time, but at the end of the podcast, it brings a nice bit of levity.
Yeah.
So,
thanks for listening.
Are we gonna do it, or should we discuss it off air?
Yeah, off air.
Off air, okay. Thanks for listening. Follow me on Twitter, LightUpVM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. Follow BB on Blast, Twitter, Spotify, blah blah blah.
And subscribe for more podcasts. We are working on something.
Oh, we're trying.
And listen to our Tully interview. That's the best Tully content you're going to get this side of.
Please,
what?
if you're
2013.
If you're a BBAU lover, retweet it so other people can listen to it. Please, we really appreciate that. Will there be some BB24 coverage tonight? Who knows? Watch this space. Only time will tell. If not, there will be some coming soon. And
we'll see you
on the other side.
BBAU.
No, we'll see you before then. And for then.
If the Australians are leaving us.
Australians, don't leave us. Tune into BB24. It's really great so far. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you, Reggie.
Bye.